I'm just saying, you're placing your priorities and stuff that isn't important. Just saying.
Like what? Food and rest?
Exactly. God, you're such a scrub.
You should be always doing streams, and it's like, damn, I wonder why I don't do it on my own channel.
Exactly. Anyway, guys, it's me, Sergeant Major Mario. What is up? Welcome back to Mario Galaxy. I am here with...
Hey guys, I'm Jack, known as Manga. I was about to say formerly known as Manga Writer. My God, I'm tired. I am, yeah, I'm here. So.
Last time we were here, we got to the engine room and we discovered that Mario is oblivious to all of Peach and Rosina's advances.
Yeah. So I did actually a poll on my Twitter.
I saw that. Yes, you did.
Yeah, so I did like, you know, pitching out the idea, and I basically asked like, oh, would people read it? 14.3. So out of like the 42 votes, 14% of people said no, and 85% of people said yes. So the audience has spoken.
When do you want to work on the script?
Suppose we could always do it tomorrow. It's something nice and short.
Hell yeah. Anyway, so last time we were here, yeah, we did the engine room, and this time, so I did the final boss off screen because I wanted to unlock the purple coins. Because I wanted to get you have to beat the final boss to get the purple coins ready. Fuck off. You got it.
My goodness.
Got it. Fuck you. Like, I'm just saying, it had to be done, right? And my friend messaged me just as I went live.
As we all do. It's like the moment you're, like, free to do anything, nobody bothers you. But it's when you are formally occupied with something, that is when everybody decides to go, like, hey, yo, do you want to talk? Or, hey, yo, it's been a while, want to hang out? It's like, where the fuck were you an hour ago?
Yeah.
But fuck it, we ball.
I was going random.
Hey Zach,
from
how are
Sam, from spam. That was weird. Hey Zach, good to see you, mate.
Got it from spam. Oh no.
Spamton. Alright, now we are 43 stars away from saving Peach again.
Yes, of course.
Because Bowser needs a break.
Yeah, he needs a break from the ass whooping, you know. That'd be fun. I think it's like funny if it was like, oh, if you just, you know, if you save Peach away from Bowser and you decide to like 100% the game, Peach just like, I don't know, sitting in the lounging area, like talking to the Toads or something.
Yeah, you face Bowser, he's just there like plasters and shit, like, again?
Fine, I could take you on a second time. It's all fine. I can handle this.
Spits out a tooth.
It's like missing like one of his big canines.
Yeah. My birthday is happening in 2 more days. Awesome! Happy great birthday, my friend.
Yeah, happy early birthday.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're doing the Good Egg Galaxy Purple Coin Omelette.
Ah, yes.
Which sounds very disgusting. Imagine biting into an omelette and suddenly there's just a fucking pound coin in there.
Or it's like you like bite into like a purple egg. You think it's like, oh, is this expired?
Expired is not the word I'd use when it's fucking purple.
No.
I think...
Is this like biologically engineered to kill me? Will I get superpowers from this?
Oh, what was that fucking, like, parody film? Where, like, if...
Like, superhero movie?
I think, what was it called? Superhero movie? Where it's, like, the guy who plays Drake from Drake and Josh becomes, like, a fucking grasshopper man?
Yeah, I think that was superhero movie, yeah.
That fucking, I think that Leslie Nielsen plays, like, his granddad, and it's actually really funny. He's like, I see to gain superpowers, like grasshopper. I find that hard to believe. Alright, I bet you $100. You could punch me and I'll be able to dodge it. It just punches his friend. Easiest $100 ever made. So did you beat Bowser off stream? Yeah, but you know, I'll be able to like face him again. It'll just be a grayed out star instead of a regular power star.
Mm-hmm. Oh well, gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah. I'm going 100%, but I'm going the extra yard.
Yep. Beat it in record time as well, so it's all fine.
I did when I faced off Bowser again. I did try out the like playing with the Pro Controller instead of the Joy-Cons.
How was that?
It felt awkward.
Yeah.
Because like when
Mario Galaxy is all about its motion controls.
It's like when you play with the Pro Controller, like you know, because it's a normal controller, you just think you could just sit back normally. But I remember it's like, oh fuck no, I need to get the star bits, and it's just very off.
Yeah, this just doesn't feel the same.
Yeah.
And it all goes back to my original point, whereas Mario Galaxy was made with motion controls, so you might as well play it with motion controls. So, there you go. I've been proven right once again.
I feel bad for people who try and play on Switch Lite. Like, we have to use the touchscreen to.
Nah, I just wouldn't hit the same.
It's worse on the OLED because the thing weighs a fucking ton. Not as heavy as a Steam Deck, mine, but just very heavy.
Yeah. Inside, the motion controls are where it's at. Amen, brother. Yep. I stand by it.
So
video games were very interesting when we prioritized motion controls.
So you hear that Bob the Builder is now Puerto Rican?
Yeah, and already the internet is making a million fucking jokes about when you try to be so progressive, you end up sounding incredibly fucking racist. So I think we'll just let the internet do that.
See, like, you know, it's like okay, so
it was a good time.
So they're making a character. So they're making him Puerto Rican, and he's going back to somewhere Puerto Rico to learn what it is to build. What's Handy Manny doing?
It's the rival business of you know, so, oh yeah, I'm gonna surpass you if, like, through every fucking step. And Bob's like, no. Through the power of my hope, my families, and my magical vehicles, I will come out on top. I have magical vehicles, you have magical tools, you want nothing.
I just find it funny that, you know, an American studio is handling a British character and making him Puerto Rican.
The beauty of multiculturalism, ladies and gentlemen.
Because, yeah, Bob is British. He was made by Hit Entertainment. I fucked that up.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot to put it on the screen share for you, sorry.
Ah, it's fine. I'll be fine with the delay.
There you go.
Alright.
Yeah, I don't know why they even bother. Like what are they hoping to gain? Just like it's the problem that people have with you know, Velma when that was announced. It's like, you know, people keep bringing up the point of just, you know, you can't make original characters, so you're basically taking already established characters and making them the minority because, hey, that'll do. Just make original characters in that world, you know?
Yeah, it's just the whole thing that, like, all the businesses keep doing, where it's like, oh, original stuff doesn't sell, so that way we have to use a popular IP in order to, like, you know, change the atmosphere. And it's like, I guess maybe to an extent there is like a level of truth to that, but I also feel that there is also many other examples where there is, like, diverse levels of, there's, like, diverse characters in original works, and the original works are really, really good.
Yeah.
So, I think it's all just coming down to pretty much just a skill issue when it comes to writing. You're able to do, like, all this diverse stuff all you want, and you will succeed. Like, fucking Encanto was, like, a original film. That film was very, very popular. We don't talk about Bruno surpassed Let It Go after just, like, a couple of months, which is insane to think about.
Yeah, given how Let It Go made billions in iTunes alone.
Yeah, precisely. So, yeah, not every single, like, diverse work is going to be a hit, but that doesn't mean that shouldn't stop you from trying.
But the thing is, Encanto.
El Gato.
Shut up. Encanto
I love the culturally diverse video streams of the Elgato.
Encanto is original.
Did you die?
I jumped thinking a platform was going to appear below me. It didn't, and I tried to go back, and I didn't make it.
When you try to show off in front of your friends.
I wasn't even trying to show off. I was just trying to get back to the fucking star. Fuck you. Anyway, Encanto, the characters in it are original, and one would argue that, you know, Disney didn't need to try to, you know, shove the whole diversity down our throats. You know, they just made a film.
Yeah.
And whereas you look at like the new stuff that corporations have been doing, where they're just trying to force that shit in. You know, it's like, oh, Velma, you know, Velma's now black, and we're gonna make sure that people know that she's Velma, and, you know, Fred is white guy, we're gonna make him be tiny dick white guy, gonna make that joke because this is a new character, this isn't the Velma you know.
Even though, like, most people who watched Velma came out with the mindset of, yeah, Fred's the best character, because, you know, he's actually flawed. And we have, like, Norville, who's, like, the replacement of Shaggy, and, again, it's one of those things where a writer who's trying so hard to not be racist ends up creating the most racist shit imaginable.
Yeah.
Gets me every single time. It's like, really, guys, really? This is quite embarrassing for you.
It's like, it's honestly funny just how companies try and get so progressive, they're just going fucking backwards. Mm-hmm. It's like you know, it's like, you know, if you want to make the argument originality like doesn't sell, you can easily just have it. Okay, so like Bob the Builder, right? You make a Bob the Builder film, have this new character be like an apprentice of Bob's or something, you know, like someone who worked under Bob, and you know, maybe Bob tells him to go home and see what it, and you know, understand building in you know, from where they were from, and then he would truly understand what it means to be a builder or something like that. Then you know, Bob will let him work for him or some shit like that, you know. I don't know.
Yeah, because that's like the whole thing that so many other modern franchises are fucking up. It's like they try to add new characters into already established IPs, but they do it in a way where the legacy characters get disrespected, just so that the new characters can be like, oh, we're so much better than the old stuff. And it's like, no, that's not how you do it. Like, I think, like, it's like the one show that I think got it perfectly right, and I think is, like, should be fucking studied because of how good it was Cobra Kai.
Right.
Cobra Kai is a TV show that takes place after the 3 Karate Kid films, and the way that they bring back legacy characters while also propping up new characters is phenomenal. There are characters that you see in a completely different light, like Johnny, and you even see like Silver, the original villain of the first movie, go through all kind of stuff, and then you see like no, Silver's the villain from the third movie, sorry. But like yeah, you see like all this kind of old stuff and new stuff melding in together, and you can really tell that the people who made Cobra Kai were super passionate about the OG Karate Kid films, because you never get the impression that the new characters are overshadowing the old, but you don't feel like the new characters are useless either.
Yeah.
It's a perfect blend of how to mold the old with the new, and I think that if more shows did that, I think we would be in a much better place when it comes to cultural diversity.
Literally, like a simple thing you need to do is just like literally just have the old characters pass the baton to the new characters in a way.
Yeah, in a way that's like not disrespectful to the old character's legacy.
Yeah, like, you know, so like if you wanted to do something with Velma, could literally just had the old crew be like it's like, well, gang, we have 2 mysteries here, but you know, we're so busy with this one, we can't go to this one. I know, let's get the new guys in. Let's see what they're made of, you know?
Yeah, like that could be great, but then you also run into like the whole thing where it's like the new characters also have to be likable as well. Because Cobra Kai succeeded in that. All the new characters are fucking great.
Well, that's what
I can say that like out of my top 5 favorite characters, I think 3 of them are the new guys because of just how well that they did it. But I feel like if Velma was written the same way as the Velma we got at the end, people would just be like begging for the old characters because they just do not like this new character. It's just a cunt.
Well, no, I'm not saying keep the writing exactly the same and just with a different like premise. I'm just saying like if you were to change up the writing a bit and just have the new Velma cast, like maybe the first episode would just be them like oh how would the other mystery gang do this, and they're just trying to be like the mystery gang, and the lesson is don't be like us, be yourselves. You can't be us.
Yeah.
You can only do it in your own way, and the first two lessons will be going over that hurdle. The first two episodes will be going over that hurdle, and then the rest of the season will just be completely original. They're doing things their own way.
Yeah, it's very easy ways to like fix shows like that, and it just makes me incredibly frustrated that there are people who get paid like thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars to write something that's just objectively terrible.
Yeah. Creed is another example of how to bring back legacy characters respectfully. I've not heard.
Oh yeah, Creed's the sequel series to the Rocky franchise.
Oh okay.
Yeah, so yeah, I've heard like many people say that the Creed films are fucking amazing. So yeah, it's easy to do this, guys. You just have to respect the old stuff. That's all I ask.
But that doesn't make money.
It can. Cobra Kai has been going on for 6 fucking seasons, so clearly did something right.
Yeah, but they're gonna pretend they didn't see that.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing that always gets me is that like people make the arguments like, oh, originality doesn't sell. You show them like all the original works that have done well. They're like, oh, those are the exceptions. It's like, fuck off.
Yeah, I love it when they say.
You just don't want to try.
I do love it when they do say, "Oh, those are the exceptions." Like, how is it an exception when it just shoots your argument in the foot?
It's like it'd be an exception if it was like an underground film.
Yeah.
That didn't make much money, but these are stuff that made thousands, millions of dollars. So there's clearly an audience who was more than open to see new characters in like an old setting. It's just, you just gotta do it well. It's really not that hard.
Yeah, but why do it well when mediocrity also pays?
I suppose, yeah. That's like a big thing that I've like grown to realize. I think I prefer films being outright bad as opposed to films being mediocre.
Yeah. Because
at least with bad films you can talk about it, and like you can even talk about it with like a little bit of passion. But with mediocre stuff, it's just like, that happened, I guess. There's nothing really else to say.
Well, plus
and I just think I think conversations like that are just like just depressing.
Plus, with bad, you can have fun shitting on it.
Oh yeah, precisely.
And you could play armchair developer and think about how you would do it if you had to make that film or that game or something.
Yeah, me with fucking High Guardian Spice and Paranormal Park.
Yeah, exactly. No, that is exactly a good example. Yeah.
The only reason why I was so passionate in those like 2 videos was because the shows were so bad. If those shows were just okay, then I don't think I would have made a video about them.
Yeah.
I would have just went like, okay, I saw that, that's a thing, moving on, I guess.
It's bad when you are just watching, when you're just sitting down, watching something with mates, and you just have nothing to say.
Yeah, that stuff is always like really annoying. Like, I'd say that one series that we got into for like a retrospective video that I'm eventually gonna do, don't worry, is Death Note.
Yeah.
And I can say that despite the Netflix film being objectively more terrible than Light Up the New World, I would rather watch Netflix Death Note because there's more shit to talk about.
Yeah. And the thing
Light of the New World is just so underwhelming as a movie that there's just nothing for me to say. I just cannot be arsed.
But it's a film that had so much potential that it just didn't use that potential.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I remember the marketing was all over the place about spoilers for Light of the New World, I guess. But the marketing...
Spoilers for a film that came out in 2015.
Oh, you know what people are like. But like, I do remember when you know the marketing for like the New World was just like, it's just like, oh, there's so many Kiras, like, you know, how will the world face this new crisis? And like, the Kiras are just killed off screen for the most part.
Like, all the Kiras are gone in, like, the first 15 minutes of the movie, so it's like, okay, great, this was this very interesting plotline, which was the main advertisement for this movie, is gone.
And even then,
so what else do we have?
And even then, I think 2 of them die off in the 3-part TV series, unless I'm mistaken.
Yes, they do, actually, yeah.
So it's like, alright, you fucked up your marketing there, lads.
Yeah, Light of the New World and, like, that kind of stuff was just... It's definitely one of the more underwhelming pieces of Death Note content.
Yeah.
Definitely had way much more potential to be better, but they just didn't do that.
I think it depends on what type of bad film we're talking about in question. If it's a so bad it's good film, then yes, I agree that bad films are better than mediocre films. If it's a bad film that is offensively bad, or so bad that it enrages you, then I think mediocre films are better than bad films in that sense. Yeah, I can kind of see your point.
I see your point, but I disagree. I feel like anger is better than feeling boredom, because anger showed that you cared.
True.
Yeah. That's why I always find it like a thing where you see like a film critic like getting a bit too angry in a review and people like make fun of them for it. But it's like, I feel just them showing off just how angry they are just showed off just how much they care about film. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, obviously that's not the case all the time. There is a case where like people are just being artificially angry because, you know, rage gets views and that kind of shit, right? But you can definitely tell when someone's like, you know, being genuine with how they are. Hey Sapphire, how you doing, fam?
Hey, Sapphire. I keep forgetting if there are
Ready to take over Manhattan. Fair enough.
There are no purple coins up there, okay. Now where the fuck are the last 3 purple coins?
That's what I always hate about these missions. Where the fuck are the last 3?
It's the open world ones.
They're always in 3s.
They're
always in 3s.
It is the open world levels that get really on my nerves with the purple coin stuff.
That's why I hate like Beach Bowl Galaxy. That one's like that purple mission. That purple coin mission is painful.
I still think Sea Slide's worse.
Sea Slide, yeah, fair.
Oh god, I just registered we're doing purple coins. Unfortunately, we're doing 100%, so it's got to be done.
It is what it is.
God, I have completely forgotten where the purple coins are. I don't actively do purple coins on revisits to some galaxies.
Yeah.
They're not here, is where that. Fuck you, we know it. Ask again later. But yeah, like I do, like. And, you know, going back to Death Note, we watched Light Up the New World twice, because, like, the first time we watched it was our first time watching it, but we didn't take down notes, because we didn't think we need to.
Well, I attempted to, but I just couldn't.
And I remember I said to you, I said, mate, we have to watch it. You have to take down notes, because you are going to have to talk about this as well.
Yeah.
And
we watched it, and my god, it was so boring.
Yeah.
Oh, there's the 3 coins.
Where?
Very top of the level.
I was just fucking up that. Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah, as you're saying.
But then again, I would rather rewatch Light Up the New World than the 2 OVAs.
The 2 OVA, that's fair, yeah.
Because
I feel like the
sorry,
go on. I was gonna say that yeah, the 2 OVAs I feel like are worse watches because it's great content condensed into something bad.
Yeah.
Whereas Light of the New World, while I find it to be inferior than the original Death Note story, is at least its own thing.
Yeah. And
yeah, and that's why I probably rewatched that, yeah.
But the thing is, the OVAs, they take out some content that was great in the original animes. And,
oh, yeah.
And some of the stuff they added is not that good. Like,
it's like some of the stuff, yeah, the way that fucking L and Light meet up is like so fucking ridiculous in the OVAs. Like, even by Death Note standards, it's ridiculous. It's like Spy Kids level of fucking stupid.
What's wrong with the OVAs? The OVAs in Death Note are literally just retellings of... So OVA 1 is up until L dies, and OVA 2 is the near stuff. And
yeah.
it's literally just... it's just the anime. They use the exact same footage from the anime, there's no new lines, but they add some extra stuff in. But some of the important stuff that could have been in there, they just didn't have in there. And they tried to promote it as for people who are new to Death Note, when they're not at all.
Yeah, it was said in the second OVA when like L like breaks the fourth wall and shit. It's like these OVAs are for the people who have not seen the original series, and it's like if you watch these and like if this is your first introduction to Death Note, I am so sorry.
Like the Death Note,
you started at the worst possible place.
Like the Death Note OVAs aren't spots where the filler. It's not like Dragon Ball Kai where the filler's cut out because there was no filler in the original anime.
Yeah, because everything was important.
Yeah.
Everything like led to something, and if you take it out, the story gets destroyed.
Yeah, and unfortunately, they took out stuff that was important, and some of the stuff they added, like you know, you say how Light and El met, and I'd argue even the phone call with Nia in the hotel was stupid.
Yeah, that's true. I always found that one to be like way inferior than the OVA than it was in the anime.
Like I think the only good thing they added was the graveyard scene. But even then, it was just pointless.
Yeah. It's like, I always found, like, the graveyard scene to be interesting because it creates, like, because, like, it sparked a debate amongst, like, Death Note fans that argue that, like, some argue that, that scene wasn't in character for Light, while others said it was. What's your stance on it?
I mean...
Because I believe it's in character.
Yeah. Because I mean, like, you know, when you think about when L died, Light didn't exactly have a moment to react how he wanted to because everyone else was still there. And I think, you know, that was the first time he was finally left alone. He could finally be like, oh, I've been waiting for this.
It's like, people say it's like, oh no, because Light's always so reserved, and it's like even in the show, you see Light just trying so hard not to fucking react. And it's like, it's just gotten harder and harder and harder for him. So, like, I feel a moment like that is definitely a moment of catharsis for him. And he really needed to get that out of his chest, honestly.
Also, we forget there's the same guy who someone called his actions evil and immediately responded by giving them a heart attack and they weren't even a criminal.
Exactly, yeah. So, like, Light has like always been established to be an emotional character that isn't always rational.
Yeah,
I think the rationality, like, just is a mask for Light to hide the fact that Light is, you know, he is a very emotional character, despite, like, all his other actions. It's just, like, the whole Kira thing is a facade.
Yeah. So basically, Dragon Ball Super retelling itis, but suffers the opposite problem of being condensed. Yeah, basically.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like there's literally no shame in watching the Death Note anime because it has everything in it, and it's excellent.
Yeah. It's like, I think like maybe the only disadvantage that the anime has is that episodes 20... No, 25 is like the whole L recap, isn't it? Or is that episode 26?
I think that was 26.
Okay, yeah, but like, either way. The second season is definitely where, like, Death Note falls off a bit. Where, like, a lot of the stuff is, like, a bit... Because the problem is that the anime, like, fucking ironically, we were just saying just how perfect the anime was. They cut out so much from the manga in season 2.
Yeah.
And so if I would say that if you want to get the full, like, proper Death Note experience, you watch the episodes of the anime until episode 26, and then you read the manga for the Nier arc. Because, yeah, there was so much that they cut out that was vital to the story. Like, there's a whole, like, one example I can think of off the top of my head was, how, what's his name? How Mello managed to meet Nier the first time. And, you know, he had, like, the lady government agent hostage. There is a whole reason behind that in the manga that is just completely taken out of the anime.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I'd recommend that you read the manga. It's also just a very good story, and it's got like its own unique ending, which I think is great.
But here's a question for you.
Yeah.
Manga ending or anime ending?
You see, like, you know a story's good when both endings are so good.
Yeah.
You know? It's like, I think for a finality story and like for like all the conclusions and stuff, the manga's better.
Yes.
Because it definitely gives you the concrete conclusions on what happened to the world after Kira. So that was good, and the fact that we got to see that, you know, the cult of Kira is still alive and thriving, but just deep underground. And they're still, like, you know, grooming various people into the cult. That shit's fascinating. And, like, yeah, that makes complete logical sense, given just how much of an impact Light left on the Earth as being Kira. But the anime's ending, the fact that it ended so, I guess you could say, ambiguous as to what happened is, like, also a strength for it, because I think the anime also, it also gave off the fact that because Light is dead, the story is over, because, again, the whole story of Death Note is, here's what happened when one guy got the Death Note and wanted to become God, right? So, it makes sense that once the supposed God is dead, then of course the anime would be over. Just makes sense.
Yeah.
So, I think it, like, but if you had to put a gun to my head and ask me which ending was better, I'd probably give it to the manga.
See, okay, I agree with what you're saying, but I do think the anime has the better ending, in my opinion.
Explain.
I feel it does a better job with the emotions than what the manga... Like the manga does a great job at showing Light in his pathetic ways of trying to beg the Death God for mercy.
Because that was, like, the big thing with, that's, like, people who didn't like the anime ending, disliked about the anime ending, was that they feel that Light got off too easy with what he had. But, like, there's obviously a discussion to be had, but I can see where they're coming from, where it's like, the manga ending did an amazing job at showing that behind all the facade and all the hundreds of thousands of people Light killed, he's just as pathetic as everybody else.
Yeah.
And in the face of death, he's no better than anyone else. So, yeah, seeing that he was, like, just about to die in the exact same way he had killed hundreds of thousands of people, in a way is, like, almost cathartic as well. And it's fun to just see Light squirm under, like, you know, clinging onto Ryu, because he's like, please don't kill me, even though Ryu said, like, from the very beginning, yeah, I'm gonna kill you at any point, like, don't get attached.
But even then, I do love the anime of just Light running away. He runs past, like, his younger self in a way.
Like, just like symbolizing how far he's fallen.
Yeah, and even Ryu's final speech, like, especially the dub, is done so well.
Yeah. Like there is definitely
panicked expression as he's just trying to run away for dear life and stuff, and just falling on the stairs, symbolizing that he's neither in heaven nor hell. I feel is just such a great ending to it all.
Yeah, it definitely shows that the anime's like big strength, like the anime ending's big strength is that it lingers on the fact that Light is all alone. In even when he's about to have his final moments, he's like all by himself. He doesn't even get to see who kills him, but he knows deep down who killed him the moment he had the heart attack. So he had that moment of realization at the very end that even the person he trusted the most abandoned him. So, you know, there's definitely a lot of deep thematic stuff there. But I would argue that the manga's ending just making Light so fucking pathetic and him dying, it's such a, I guess you could say, like, a premature state was what made it so impactful.
Yeah.
Because it makes sense given how quickly Light has been killing people. Like, it just symbolizes how quick the deaths of the other people have been. So why is it that Light is allowed to, like, live a little bit longer when he didn't give his victims that chance?
Yeah, that's true.
You see, this is what happens when you make a good story. You can have fascinating conversations like these. Yeah. Because, like, I don't feel like anyone's truly wrong in picking... I don't think there's, like, an objectively better ending.
No, they're both great in their own right.
Yeah, there just isn't. But there's like so much good stuff in between that both the anime and the manga both understood how to end the story properly.
Yeah.
And they just went different directions, which I think is fantastic.
But Jack, gods in anime are like cockroaches. You will kill one more. You will kill one, and more will take its place.
That's what the future Death Note stuff played with.
Yeah, light up the new world.
I mean, there's varying levels of how good it was, but you know, there's definitely one story that you know, that got popular for a bit, which was the story where Kira won, but in a different way. Do you know which one I'm talking about?
You may need to refresh me on that one.
Are you familiar with the Kira that had the TikTok haircut? I think that's the only best way to describe it.
Is that the one that was selling his Death Note?
Yes, it was that one,
okay.
yeah. Yeah, that I think that story
TikTok
was... I mean, it's the best way to describe. That's what I'm gonna be calling him throughout like the fucking retrospective, right? Like fucking TikTok boy. But yeah, like that story is like it's taking Death Note in a different route, and I think like the way they handled that was fucking amazing. It was really, really well done. Like a very genius plan.
I mean, it's genius, but I don't like how like the god of the Shinigami is like, nah, fuck him. I'm just gonna change the rules now just because.
But it makes sense for the Death Gods to do that.
It does,
I feel like,
but
yeah, the Death God. It's like, yeah, I feel like out of all the Kiras in Death Note, TikTok Boy didn't deserve to die. You know, he didn't kill anybody.
Yeah, no, he didn't kill anyone at all. He
didn't kill anyone. He just, you know, he just understood the fucking power of business and shit.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, he won fair and square. He didn't deserve to die. But that's like the whole thing with Death Note. A lot of the deaths in Death Note were undeserved. So I feel like this just makes sense.
I mean,
the
only thing from it I always fucking love is just like like, you know, that Matsuda sees like Ryuk and, you know, reports to Nia, and he's like, right, I'm gonna make a Shinigami detector. I spent ages on this. Right, what did Ryuk do? He went under the floor. Well, this is worthless now.
He's like, what the fuck?
Death Note really had a character named L years before L became a popular insult.
Yep.
That's how good Death Note is.
That's that show was a different time back then.
Like as you can say, like himself to the L. Ha ha ha.
Very popular joke to make.
L plus ratio.
Yes.
This is a weird Megazord!
Megazord.
God, do you think Bowser made it to Bowser Jr. because Bowser Jr. was in a Power Rangers phase?
Oh, 100%, yeah.
Like, say we want about
like
Bowser, he is a bitching dad.
Like... Oh yeah, he's a great dad. What's a film you like but most hate? X-Men 3.
You know what? Dragon Ball F, Resurrection of Frieza.
Sure, fair.
Well,
it's like, I understand why people don't like X3, like, in comparison to, like, their comic counterparts, the characters are just, like, nothing like their original IPs. But I feel like that doesn't stop X-Men 3 from being just a really solid movie.
Is that the one where they had the debate on whether they needed a cure or not?
Yeah, and it is the most fascinating part of the movie. Like, the whole debate surrounding the mutant vaccine was fantastic. Because both sides had amazing points to make. And it just goes to show that, it entirely depends on perspective, because, like, this was a thing that, fucking Tumblr pointed out that I thought was really funny. Where, we had the scene where Rogue overhears that there's a cure. And obviously you know who Rogue is. She's the character who, if she touches someone, she can almost kill them, right? And take their powers and stuff. And Storm comes up to her going like, you don't need a cure, you're perfect. And Tumblr basically just went, yeah, the god of fucking thunder is telling the person who literally kills people by touching is perfect. It's
Finally,
like,
I've cured, said Chainsaw Hands McGee. What do you mean, said Johnny Five Dicks. There's nothing wrong with us.
Yeah, like that whole shit was, that shit was really fucking... It was good, like, memes aside, it is a really good, discussion to have, because, like, mutants in general are just like I think is like a massive gray area because like yeah, you can have some mutants that have like amazing powers that can do like great amounts of good, but then you also have mutants who are just like an absolute detriment to society that would 100% just be better off being cured. So I don't see like why denying them the chance to do that should be seen as like, you know, righteous or not.
I'm shocked that Tommy didn't go with the easy Dragon Ball movie to hate. Do you really think I would like Evolution or Bio Broly? Come on. Thanks for thinking so little of me there, Weeno. Fucking hell. Like, Jesus.
For Zach, his films are Man of Steel and Spider-Man 3.
Oh, everyone loves Spider-Man 3. You can't even pretend. Everyone loves that.
I feel like people... Yeah, I think people have, like, started to warm up to, you know, to Spider-Man 3 now, because I think, like, they just embraced the cringe of it.
Like, that's the thing. That's what I love, is, like, you know... There's, like, a bunch of films where, like, it's, like... objectively is the worst, but then people would just, you know, randomly like it. And then, like, 10, 20 years down the line, everyone starts liking it again. It's like, where the fuck were you guys back before, you know? But let's be honest.
Sapphire, your fucking movie is hoodwinked too?
I kept forgetting there was a second one.
Nah, the first film I'd understand, but the second?
Here we go.
Really? Nah, the second film's just objectively terrible. That one's really bad.
I didn't even know there was what is it even about?
I don't even remember. It's been years since I've seen it, but I just remember that's fucking awful. I remember that there was one edit that I made because like someone made a fucking they pointed it out that there's like a scene in it where there's like a big mob boss and he like slaps a rhino away and the rhino turns into like a fucking ragdoll physics, right, as he like bounces against the wall. So I just got the fucking so I just made like a quick edit where the mob boss smacks was like, "Be gone, thoughts!" One of the finest edits I've ever made on Twitter.
I remember I used to...
Yes, Sapphire, objectively. It's terrible.
I used to love the original Hoodwinked back when I knew...
Oh, it's a great movie. It's really good.
The wit in it is surprisingly good, because, you know, most, like, films nowadays is, like, you know, like, back then, they did the whole, like, oh, what if we, you know, what if we just replicated Shrek? Whereas, like, that one was just crime scene investigation, and I fucking loved it.
It's like, that's the way you play on, like, the Shrek-like formula of storytelling. It's like, just make it your own, basically, which is really cool.
I think it was always one of my favorite jokes where, like, you know, from Red's perspective, the wolf just, like, kept popping up all over the place. And you don't know how, but then you see the wolf story and he just took a fucking taxi.
Yeah.
Like, taxi, he's just do. Oh, we're here, we're good, thank you. I loved that shit, it was great.
Yeah. Cool stuff like that is always fun.
Or just like how Red
it's
does,
like,
how Red doesn't
Mr.
say,
Wolf.
like,
It's like, Mr. Wolf, you know him? Worse, he's a reporter.
It's also just like, you know, Red doesn't say that like she beat up the wolf, but he says that like she did. You just see Red looking smug next to a fucking black belt karate trophy and shit.
It's like, can you get her away from me, please? Good shit. It's really good shit.
I think Patrick Warburton played the wolf, didn't he?
He did, yeah, that was it, yeah. I will simply respect your opinion. I can't think of anything funny to add on. Fair enough.
Fail.
It's fine. There's many opinions I have that would get me gulagged. It's okay.
Such as?
X-Men Origins Wolverine is a good movie.
Oh, hold the fuck! Hold the fuck! No! I'm not letting that slide.
It's a good film.
No!
Solid.
I'm not letting that slide. Cause I said I thought that was alright. You and Henry raked me over the fucking coals when I said that.
Did we?
Yes, you did!
I said that film was good. I said that movie was good.
You two raked me over the goddamn coals, so what the fuck's the exception with this bullshit? Nah,
Genuinely,
I ain't
I
having
believe
that.
I never rate you over the coals for X-Men Wolverine. I don't think I ever did. I think it was only Henry that did that.
Nah, I ain't having that. Fuck off.
There's no receipt, you can't go back.
This is the stream of opinion-based murder.
Yep, we have various lovely opinions here, like X-Men 3 is a good film, like ranging from X-Men 3 is a good film to the GameCube is trash, so, you know. We like to air out dirty laundry every now and again,
Hey,
because it gives us entertainment.
Everyone is welcome on this channel.
Yes, of course. Now, let's talk politics now, I'm kidding.
Oh! Yeah, politics is sometimes the one it's best to avoid.
Yeah, no. B-Meister says, I kinda don't enjoy Banjo-Kazooie. That's a game series that I have never played.
I still need to play them.
Yeah, it's just one of those N64 classics that, obviously I didn't grow up with an N64, so that was, that stuff was robbed from me. Never had it.
I did, but, you know, family was poor, so I only had a small handful of games for the longest time, and that was it.
Yeah, the most, like, retro console I had was a fucking PS2.
Like, my 64 was a hand-me-down from my sister, and the PS2 was also a hand-me-down from my sister, but that was broken.
Sapphire says, I think Super Mario 3D Land sucks since we're airing out our laundry.
I wouldn't say it's not the best.
I'll concede that it's mid.
Yeah.
But it's not terrible.
It's just,
you know, it's fine.
It's quite forgettable.
Yeah, I think that's the best description for that. Like, 3D World definitely, like, improved on that whole concept.
Oh, yeah.
I feel.
But even then, it still wasn't the best out there.
Yeah, true. That's fair.
It was just way more polished of what it was.
Mm-hmm. Precisely.
I can comfortably sit down and play 3D World and get all the green stars, no problem. Whereas with 3D Land, I kind of need to be like, oh god, I gotta do that. Right, okay, I'll do it now. Like, you know,
just to get out of the way. Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta try and get in the zone to want to play 3D Land again.
Mm-hmm. It definitely takes a while to get committed to the game. Yeah. Because I feel like 3D Land's like the game where you play it for long enough and you're like, okay, I might as well finish it. And that's not really the mindset you want to have for a video game.
No.
You want to have the mindset where it's like, yeah, I want to beat this game because I'm really enjoying myself.
Like 3D World has levels you remember.
Yeah.
I can't remember a single level from 3D Land.
I remember all the levels that they kept fucking reusing, I guess.
Oh yeah, especially in the other world.
Oh yeah.
Where it's just, is this level again? But now there's a giant cosmic Mario chasing you. It's like, whoa.
Which is not a threat whatsoever.
No, it's not.
Because that game is broken once you have the fucking Tanuki suit.
Yeah, I like.
And it's not like the cat bell in like 3D World where like breaking the game is fun, right? Like in that one, it's just like, ugh, I'm skipping so much of the level, you know. At least the cat suit feels like limited to just to like how much of the level you can like theoretically skip.
Yeah. And even then, like a lot of like nostalgia fans to 3 were annoyed that the Leaf gave them Tanuki Mario and not Raccoon Mario. But you know,
that's such an anal complaint to have.
Well, no, because Tanuki Mario in Mario 3 let you turn into the statue.
Yeah.
And you know, you have to get the stone leaf to get stone Tanuki to then to be able to turn into a statue.
Right, yeah.
It's like, why not just keep the Raccoon and Tanuki then? Why bother with that shit?
Just add more variety to the game.
Like, I like the design of the little neckerchief they got. I like that.
Yeah.
You know, that's it.
And I like how they also applied that to the cat as well. Because, like, you have, like, the collar. Yeah, the bell collar, which makes you, like, transform into a gold cat.
Yeah.
I thought that was cute. The cat bell is definitely, like, one of my favorite power-ups in, like, recent Mario games. Okay, now here's a question. Here's an interesting question. What is your favorite Mario power-up
Ooh.
of all time? What would you say is like your all-time favorite? Chat, you get on this. You get on this as well.
A part of me wants to say the Fire Flower because it's so iconic.
Okay. Alright, fair. It's also a very useful item. You know, you can never go wrong with a fireball.
Like, you know, the Fire Flower just kills most enemies. And, you know, one could say that, you know, the Ice Flower is better because it can also attack dry bones. If I freeze an enemy with the Ice Flower, I have to pick them up and then throw them off. Whereas with the Fire Flower, just throw dead and I get a coin out of it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's fair. I really have to think about mine.
I like how you asked the question and you don't know.
Yeah, because I'm thinking about it. There's like so many different items that are like so good for their own reasons.
No, actually, you know what? I do have a favorite over the Fire Flower. Blue Shell.
That was mine. That was my one as well.
A lot of people hate
love
it,
the blue shell.
but I love the Blue
it.
Shell power up.
It's so useful. It's such a good power up.
It's also fun just to watch Mario and Luigi just spin around in the fucking shell.
Yeah, exactly. But if I wasn't to choose the blue shell, I would choose either the propeller mushroom from New Super Mario Bros. Wii, or I would choose probably say the cat bell.
Okay.
I love those two. I love those two power-ups. They're great.
Well, see, if I was to say the cat bell, I would just have to default to the lucky bell because the lucky bell is just more better than the cat bell on its own.
But I guess it depends if you want to get coins, and I'm not arsed to get coins.
Yeah, but
So
you can also
that's why I
protect
prefer
yourself.
the cat bell.
Like even if you don't want
You
coins.
can also protect yourself with a cat bell if you're good enough.
But no, but I mean, like, you know, like if an unavoidable attack is hitting you, you can just turn into the cat statue, and you're protected.
Mm-hmm. So I guess I would just upgrade to the lucky bell. But I just love the idea of the cat in general. I like climbing up walls. It's fun.
Sapphire says either the propeller mushroom or mini mushroom. That's interesting.
Oh, the mini mushrooms for the professionals. That's if you really want the game to be a challenge for yourself.
Or if you just want to get
And also just jumping up real.
Or if you want to get to World 4 and World 7 in DS.
Yeah, because you have to beat the boss with a mini mushroom.
Which I was
It
never...
makes the game a lot harder, which is, it's fun. I like that.
but I was never too keen on that.
How so?
It just felt a bit unnecessary to me.
Why?
Well, it's Bowser Jr. is already in fucking, World 3. I've already kicked his ass in World 3. He's waiting for me in World 5. Why would I want to go back a world to levels that arguably aren't even worth it because they're not as fun as the other levels?
It's a completionist bonus.
I suppose.
Yeah. It's like baby's first completionist mindset, I love the mini mushroom. Extra airtime requires great reflexes, adding challenge. Also, you can run on water. That's fun. That shit's fucking cool.
But that was another thing about the Koopa Shell, is you could swim much better.
Yeah, you swim a lot faster. That's very true.
And
Blue Shell's just such a fucking good power-up.
Zach says Cloud Mario. Cloud Mario is good. I like the design of Cloud
Yeah, it is some designs are absolutely fucking amazing. They go absolutely way too hard with the fucking art direction. I think one of the power-ups that I saw recently that I was a bit underwhelmed by was the bubble flower from Super Mario Bros. Wonder.
It is kind of just there.
You've played Mario Wonder. Well, how is the bubble? Is it a flower or a mushroom?
It's a flower.
Yeah.
It's all right. I mean, you could use it for an extra jump, but there was never a moment where I needed to do that.
Right, I see.
And even then, of all of the other power-ups, I didn't the only one I liked was Drill Mario, purely for design. It was very situational. There was never a moment above ground where I'm like, ooh, I could probably have the drill mushroom here. No.
Right, I see.
Because they really only expect you to just use that in caverns, and that was it.
Ah, I see. Okay.
And even then, Elephant Mario, memes aside, never. I just didn't really think much of it. It was just there. It was just a stronger Mario in it, really.
Would be like playing like the game on easy mode.
I wouldn't go that far, because you know, while you were stronger, you were just like, you know, you did more damage. There was never a moment where like you had better defense or anything like that.
Ah, I see. Okay.
Like there wasn't a
sense.
moment playing the game where I was like, fuck, if I had the elephant, I probably would have survived that. Shit.
No.
Like, I mean, like the elephant, like the elephant motion was there a lot in the marketing, but I feel it was very underutilized at what it could have been.
Yeah, true.
But yeah, it was just there. That is the problem. And more often than not, when I had the chance, I would have just switched to the fire flower because I just preferred the fire flower.
Yeah. It's like, what's the point in fixing something that isn't broken?
Exactly. But you know, then again, I did, you know, like the stuff they did with the Wonder Flower was quite fun, but I wouldn't class that as a power up. You know, that was just, we're changing the level a bit here. But yeah, I mean, then again, Wonder was okay as Mario games go.
Yeah, I've heard some people say it's like, you know, like Henry fucking loves Mario Brothers Wonder.
And more power to him, but like for me personally, it's like, you know, it's something new. It's something fresh as someone who is sick and tired of the new Super Mario Brothers stuff. Because you know, new Super Mario Brothers DS is great. New Super Mario Brothers Wii is also great because, you know, it did its own spin.
Multiplayer.
Because multiplayer and you know, it had its own identity from DS. 2 was bullshit. I do not like 2 at all.
Yeah, 2's awful.
And I mean, okay, the Acorn power-up is fine, but
it's the epitome of mid.
Yeah. It looks nice, but I'm not
the most,
yeah.
It is the most take it or leave it fucking Mario game.
Yeah. And apparently Nintendo spent 4 years making that game. I'm like, where's that development gone to? Come on.
I guess all the aesthetics for the fucking hub world.
Even still.
Yeah.
Like you was just bit, and they somehow made you worse with the Switch port.
Yeah. So I guess nice to know that Wonder was like, you know, refreshing.
Yeah.
Nice.
Like it had its personality. You couldn't lump it with the new Super Mario Bros. Stuff. The only thing they had in common was 2D Mario. That was it. So for that, it gets a pass.
Yeah. That's fair.
New Super Mario Bros. 2 is the most 6 out of 10 Mario to exist, and that's saying something when the new Mario Wii U exists. I wouldn't even say.
Nah, I disagree. I'd probably put it at like 4 or 5.
Yeah.
It was a very, very mid game.
Like the only thing people remember.
I barely remember anything about it too.
The only people remember it for was the 1 million coins, and you got fuck all for doing that.
Yeah. All it is bragging rights, and who wants to brag at the fact that you got 1 million coins in Mario?
Yeah.
It's a very, very pathetic achievement, to be honest.
It's even worse when you max out the coin count.
Yeah, exactly, so... There's no need for it, there's no need.
Okay, I think I've got all the ones on the water.
Watch as there's like one in the corner that you missed.
Shut the fuck up.
It's just how it is.
If that
Trust
is
me,
the case,
I hate these missions as well.
If that is the case, I will kill you. Here's the thing, I love Mario Galaxy, I just don't like the purple coins.
Yeah. It's like one of the only big flaws with this game. Aside from that, it's a fucking masterpiece.
New Super Mario Bros. 2 is the Tennis Ultra Smash of mainline Mario games. I don't know.
I don't know what you're talking about, so I'm just gonna agree. I'm just gonna I'm gonna nod and smile.
I'm just gonna nod my head and say yes. Yes. Yes, I stole that joke from Ashens because he's very funny.
New material.
Oh damn it, H1 guy's gonna come after me.
I think like the whole thing that like the whole response to H-Bomber Guy's video is that like now so many other people are like trying to point out other things as plagiarism when they just aren't.
Yeah, it's like they look up plagiarism in the dictionary because of him, and they're like, ah, so other things are plagiarism. When it's like, no, not really. Did you see Tomska's video about it?
I haven't though.
He went into like how other things made it plagiarized him and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. It's stupid stuff, I think. Like, yeah, I mean, props to him for calling out that one person that, like, you know, obviously was a fucking massive plagiarist. But, even so. I think, like, the whole thing that, like, shot his video down was when he was, like, trying to fucking go for, like, Internet Historian for a video that he did. And the whole thing about that was that, like, the context that H-Bomber Guy left out was that Internet Historian was called out by the original author. He made amends, apologized for it, and, you know, gave credit where credit was due. But H-Bomber Guy was painting it as a way where it's like, yes, he didn't do anything like that. It's like, H-Bomber Guy, stop.
And it is unfortunate, but, like, you know, it also doesn't help the fact where, like, you know, it didn't help when everyone just went after other YouTubers who genuinely did nothing wrong or they unknowingly plagiarized.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And it's like, you know, like you know, one video could be heavily plagiarized, but the rest of the content could have just been fully original. But it doesn't matter because you nicked stuff for that one specific video.
Oh yeah, precisely.
Should I play Power World? That
drama has been fucking fascinating.
The Pokemon Company have actually responded, which is interesting.
I mean, it's like, people go like, oh, because the developer is pro-AI, that means it was made with AI. It's like, that's not how it fucking works, but okay.
Yeah, I love how everyone was just like
relax, people, holy shit.
Everyone was accusing Power of using AI because the monsters looked AI. Like, how does something look AI on a 3D model?
That's what I absolutely despise about, like, fucking AI art now, is that, like, now people are just grown so fucking paranoid that the moment there are similarities between something, they're now accusing that it's all AI generated. It's like, fucking no, stop. There was one person who, like, tried to make an entire thread about it, like, you know, comparing all the models and saying that, like, they're all the same thing. He was caught out on his fucking lie because he not only did it because he thought the fucking game promoted animal abuse, which it fucking doesn't.
Also, I like our Power promotes animal abuse, but Pokemon doesn't.
Precisely, yeah, so it's like, okay, fucking, alright. There's also the case where, what was I gonna say? Yeah, he scaled the models up so that, you know, they look similar when they, like, objectively do not. So, he was rigging his fucking point, let's put it that way, which was really, really stupid.
He also said he didn't know much. I believe I think there's the same guy where, like, he said he didn't know much about 3D models, but he counted the polygons.
That's not how it fucking works.
Like, that's like saying that game copy my bouncy ball because they're both 300 polygons.
Yeah, it's like, nah. Tell me you don't understand game design without telling me you don't understand game design.
James plagiarized me. He took breath when I took a breath 5 months ago.
Yeah, there's also the whole thing where, like, you know, Steam has done the appropriate thing when it comes to AI. You are now legally supposed to tell people when your game is made with AI. And so far, Power World has not ever stated that it was made with AI. And if it's an indie company, yeah, I think legal troubles would be quite bad for them, so I don't see them having any reason to, you know, not disclose that.
Yeah. Mind you, I think that, you know, I think it shows like they must state if it is AI. I don't think Valve checks if they're telling the truth or not, is the problem there.
Even so, like, it's very annoying when people are just like, trying to fucking ruin Palworld for what it is, and it's like, maybe if Pokemon was just better, this wouldn't be a problem.
Yeah.
Because that's all it boils down to. They hate the fact that Palworld is getting so popular because people like it. Because it's been giving, like, fans who wanted Pokemon to be good for so long exactly what they wanted, and more. Like, who doesn't want fucking Pokemon with guns? That's so entertaining.
Like, I don't play Pokemon. I'm not really a Pokemon guy. So, I believe I'm coming in neutral when I say that I don't think Palworld is a Pokemon ripoff.
It's not. No.
I won't deny...
Pokemon doesn't own the... Sorry, go on.
I won't deny that the designs are inspired by Pokemon. But...
Yeah.
Inspiration
isn't plagiarism.
Yeah, like, I just don't think it is, like, a Pokemon ripoff. Like, at the end of the day, you can't copyright a concept, The Pokemon Company, Game Freak, Nintendo, they don't own the concept of animals battling each other. Otherwise, Digimon and Bakugan would have faced a lawsuit from them by now.
Exactly, yeah. And I love how, like, Palworld's getting all this kind of stuff thrown at it. It's like, you never saw this with Digimon, or fucking Bakugan back in the day, so...
No, the only thing I will somewhat agree to some of the arguments, though, is that, I don't think it will be the Pokemon killer, because everything has been a Pokemon killer for a bit, and it's not happened.
Yeah, nah. Like, Pokemon's just fucking immortal.
But I do imagine this does have Game Freak tugging out the collar. It's like, oh fuck, this looks really good. We're gonna need to put effort in ours now.
It's like, well, gotta be better, people. Gotta be better. Come on.
But then again, considering that Nintendo took down the Pokemon fan mod for Palworld, but Palworld is still standing, it does show where it stands legally.
Yeah, so, there you go. You can keep your cute animals, just don't use our cute animals. And I'm like, okay.
Well, hey, Lord Danny, good to see you. Fred, it's been a while.
How you been, fam?
Sorry, I didn't recognize your comment sooner.
We had a conversation yesterday. We're fucking watching Transformers Prime. She's getting me into it.
Oh, you are, sorry?
Danny is like obsessed with fucking Transformers, so she's trying to get me into the franchise because she thinks that I'll be super autistic about it as well. So she started me off with Transformers Prime, which is universally agreed in the fandom that it's like the best Transformers show. So we're 2 episodes in, and I'm enjoying it. I think it's quite good. They got The Rock to voice in episode 1, and his character fucking dies and comes back a zombie, so... This was back when that was all cool.
Don't tell them about Transformers, says Danny.
Sorry, just did lol.
I love that stream delay.
It is what it is.
Alright, I'll avoid the coin on the penguin's head, so I know that'll be the last one for me to get.
It's now strategies.
Hell yeah. Did you ever see that that blindfolded speedrunner who like got all 120 stars in Mario 64?
No, I did not.
It took him about, I think it's like, what, 12 hours to get all the stars?
12 hours? That's like nothing if you're blindfolded.
Yeah, I know, but like, all the stars, including the 100 coin missions. Imagine how long that must take it to practice all of those. Especially like the slides, TikTok clock.
Now, I don't say this to be offensive, okay? I don't say this to be mean. You have to have a certain level of autism to be able to do that, and that's a fucking skill.
For clarification, Jack is autistic and I'm autistic. Please don't cancel us.
I have said far worse, but that's fair. But yeah.
No, on my channel you haven't.
Autism is a fucking superpower. Makes you super good at one thing. And the rest of the stuff is like, eh. You'll learn. Very slowly.
I like to think mine is in writing.
It won't be the Pokemon killer because Pokemon already is killing itself. Where's the lie? We couldn't find it.
I tried Pokemon.
It's all Game Freak's fault.
I just couldn't get into it.
Yeah, it's like a game franchise for me. Like I'm the same. I just don't see the appeal of it. sorry. I do understand the appeal of it, but like the appeal just is not for me.
Yeah.
If I want cute little monsters and I want to duke it out, I'll play Yu-Gi-Oh.
And I got you into that one.
Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh's fun. Good card game.
And the animes are
Desperately searching for the purple coins.
Dude, I hate the big levels.
Yeah.
Plus, I'm
So
kind of paranoid
frustrating.
that I'm gonna fall off again. Okay. There we go.
12 hours to beat Mario 64? What an idiot, doesn't know what backwards long jump is.
I think you... Well, I mean, you wouldn't need to backwards long jump if you're getting all the stars.
Yeah. He's not trying to cheat Mario 64, he's trying to play it properly. Transformers Prime is a superior Prime show, amen to that, yeah.
So, where's the episode where the other version of Bumblebee, called Wasp, is trying to destroy the other worlds, and Optimus Prime keeps trying to convince him?
You are a good Autobot. And it's like, because fucking Bumblebee doesn't talk in fucking Prime. He does like the fucking beeps. So, Wasp is just like,
I know you want my energy, but we don't need to do this. Did you ever watch the Michael
God, I've never
Bay
seen a
Transformers films?
Okay, I've got some dirty laundry to air out here.
Oh, here we go.
The only Michael Bay Transformers movie I've seen is Age of Extinction.
The fourth one?
which is the worst one. And I haven't seen any of the others.
That's the one I
So
refuse to watch.
Suffice to say, I was in theaters for 3 hours, not understanding a single fucking thing that was going on. Yeah, that was my introduction to Transformers. So, suffice to say, I am doing Transformers Prime both as a way to understand actual quality and also as a way to atone for my sins. I'm sorry, society. I'm sorry. I will give Transformers an honest chance.
Don't forget, you still need to play the Apollo Justice Trilogy soon.
Yep, because we have a deal going.
We have a bet.
Yes. Are we allowed to talk about the bet?
Well, it's not like it's not like it's under NDA.
Okay, alright, let's talk about the bet. So, chat. Right. So, I want your opinions on this.
That's fuck's sake.
Okay? Because, so far, we've only gotten the opinions of myself, Henry, and Tommy.
And Stacey.
So me, Henry, and Tommy watch Yu-Gi-Oh! Shows every so often, right? We're currently watching GX. Now here's the thing you need to understand about Tommy. He understands Duel Monsters, okay? He understands the game like the back of his fucking hand, right? This isn't some like usual shit, right? He understands cards that I've never heard of in my entire fucking life. And the thing is, whenever we're watching duels and shit, especially in GX, he will go, if they just used it this way, he would have won the duel earlier, or if they used this effect, the villain would have won. Me and Henry have proposed an idea to Tommy that for some fucking reason, he's fighting so hard against. Tommy could do a video series called, I don't know, how it, like a version of how it should have ended, right? Where he will go through a duel. Yeah, there you go, that's a title. Where he'll go through a duel, and he will tell you, you know, how the duel should have gone. And like, you know, using the cards that the characters had at that moment. Chat, would you watch this series? Because I would. Henry would, and any person we have given this idea to said that they would. Tommy does not want to do it.
I love fucking
Chat,
Weenet's
please
comment.
back me up.
I love Weenet's comment of Tommy go outside.
Guys, would that not be a good series to watch? You know, come on. The content is right fucking there. And I don't think it's ever been done before, so, you know, there you go.
Also, another reason to hate Sonic Prime, it has Prime in the title and isn't dark and mature like Transformers Prime and Metroid Prime.
Bumblebee was a good movie too. I seen like maybe 30 minutes of Bumblebee. I thought it was alright. I think I saw like the ending of it. See? Danny would watch it! As a Yu-Gi-Oh fan too! There you go! You got a Yu-Gi-Oh fan who wants to watch it. Tommy, you have to. Come on.
I just think someone else could do it better than me.
Fuck off! I will not have this. I will not have this defeatist mindset. You can do it. Oh no, my first video isn't great. Neither were mine, Tommy. Neither were mine. But I got better. Fucking Lord knows my first reviews were objective trash. Now I can make hour-long video essays like fucking nothing.
Take care, B-Meister. Thanks for sticking around, mate.
See you, fam. You just don't want to do it because I have to edit.
What? Hey, listen.
Where's the lie, Tommy? Where's the lie? Defend yourself. Fucking defend yourself. I am dying to hear this fucking response.
I just think there are better Yu-Gi-Oh content creators out there who can make it way better than me.
There are Yu-Gi-Oh content creators that, yes, could do it, but here's the thing, Tommy, they don't. They just don't do it. Okay, they just haven't and they don't care. Take it. Take this content. It is calling to you. Do it. I am begging you. My videos got better debate. Fuck you, Danny.
Know what? Everyone else may have forgotten, Jack, but I'll always remember your Dragon Ball Super review.
Oh, would you look at that? Zach said hire me as the editor. Hey, there you go. You got a free editor.
I would never let him do it for free. I would pay him for his services, and I can't afford him.
So do it yourself. So yeah, basically that's the bet we have going on. If I play Apollo Justice till Trial 3, he'll make this a video series.
Dual Destinies.
I can't believe it had to resort to a fuck...
I specified Ace Attorney Dual Destinies to Trial 3.
Yeah, sorry. To Trial 3. Don't realize I didn't know it had to take me playing a game that I'm not fucking interested in to fucking have this become a reality, but fuck it, here we go.
Thing is, I can see you liking Ace Attorney. That is the thing, and I know that Dual Destinies is a good beginner's one that is good for people to get into the series. But only after I made the bet, I realized I could have done a way better bet with you, and I'm regretting it because fuck's sake.
Yeah, how's it feel? Do the fucking video series.
Play Dual Destinies.
I will when it comes out.
It's out.
I'm literally waiting. Okay, is that out?
Yeah, it's out now.
Alright, let me buy it right now then.
Wait, I thought Henry was going to gift it to you, wasn't he?
Hold on.
Oh, rip dry bones.
Ace Attorney... Dual Destinies, hold on.
It's in the Apollo Justice trilogy.
The Apollo Justice trilogy, okay,
Yeah.
hold on. Ace Attorney.
And in case you guys are wondering, yes, I have been playing the Apollo Justice trilogy. Fucking love it. Just seeing the models upscale.
Well, I'll be damned, it is out. Okay.
Just seeing the models upscale to HD.
Henry, get me the gameplay! Nah, you have to pay bills. I'm not gonna do that to him.
I don't really care how much you pay me. I'll just be glad to get paid. Nah, I want to make sure you get paid a fair wage, and I would accept chump change.
Yeah. Oh yeah, nah. Paid what you're worth.
Exactly. Ace Attorney isn't realistic
Ace
enough
Attorney...
to me. I'd rather commit a crime than be in an actual courthouse. Well, good to know. I say next time I see Wiener on trial, I wouldn't be surprised.
Woo! Fuck it, we ball, fellas, we ball.
This purple coin mission.
Alright, so the idea is out there, chat. So maybe you might see a video series soon enough. You never know.
Jack and I agreed that I would start off with Bonds Beyond Time to see how it sits with people before I start with like GX and stuff.
If it's like you know, I recommend doing like, you know, at least 2 or 3 videos that you can upload, like, you know, at like, I don't know, like one a week, I guess.
I'm not doing that weekly.
You're not gonna do it weekly, obviously, but like, you know, it's just how it is, right?
Thing is, it's like I have ideas that are like, you know, how I would present the video, but it's like I'll need to get some assets.
Tommy, Tommy, I will help you, okay? I will help you as much as I fucking can to make this series a reality.
But I need to pay you, and I need money for that. And you're not doing it for free.
That is true. Yeah, I don't accept fucking free commissions. Fuck that.
Even if you offered for free, I would still decline and insist on paying.
Mm-hmm. So, chat, you don't understand. I am desperate for this series to be real because we're gonna be watching GX after the stream, okay?
Yeah, we are.
And I know that we are, and we're gonna Tommy is going to say something along the lines of, maybe if you use this card, it wouldn't be a problem, and I'm just gonna be sitting there like, wish this was in a fucking video. Fucking, you could, like, make it like a classroom thing, where, like, I could be the person doing the whole, like, you know, what if you use this card? Wrong, sir. Fucking sit down, you're a pleb.
That's exactly the way I imagine it. It's just like a drawing of me with a jewel disc, but still pointing at a fucking blackboard. That is exactly what I was thinking.
Or it's like an Ace Attorney style thing, where it's like, hold it, did you see what happened there? And I'm like, no. Here's what happened.
Lord Danny, are you saying debatable because Jack doesn't like Sonic 2? Nah, I just like bullying him. True friendship.
Yeah. Exactly. Get yourself friends like that.
Hell yeah.
Get friends that make you humble and then pick you up.
Of course, that series is going to be short if, you know, we get to 5Ds and all the jewels are just completely fine.
Hey, doesn't matter. That's fine.
With how card games rules change, Tommy is afraid someone will tell him he's wrong. Kids like playing a Yu-Gi-Oh!
I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna say anything.
Kids playing a Yu-Gi-Oh! Card game and then Tommy comes in the room looking like Yoda, ready to school both of them.
Good duel discs you have. Terrible skills you must learn. You must unlearn.
Bad list you should read.
Pot of greed, bandits.
Shut up, I humble you, but I never pick you up. That's cringe.
Feelings mutual, fuck you. I'll see you at your lowest state and keep fucking digging.
Like, what was that?
I'll see you dig your grave and push you in.
What does that remind me of that video? Just like, will you guys be there for me if I'm ever going through? So it's like, no, absolutely not.
I hope it sucks whatever you're going through.
It's like, I can't wait to go to your funeral knowing I could have prevented the outcome.
I hope you text me so I can ignore you. It's like, damn, scathing.
What I love is like you know, so someone pointed out something to that video, and it's like it does show like you know, men friendship and stuff. You know, they act like that on the surface, but you can imagine after that recording, they went, "Bro, you okay?"
Oh yeah, for sure. So what's the problem?
Also, I like how this is Toy Time Galaxy, and now we're just on snacks. Gotta forget the toy aesthetic here.
I mean, it's still trying to keep like the original like kitty vibe, you know. Kids like snacks.
How hungry do you think they were making these 3D models?
Oh, the fucking developers were starving. They were like longing to go home. So like they decided to fulfill their food fantasies in the game.
That's always the thing with like fucking like anime and stuff. Whenever they like develop food, I always imagine just like stomachs are growling the entire time.
Alright, animators, the new seasonal manga is a food one, alright? We're gonna have you draw food, and they're all like, for fuck's sake! Please just let us draw gore, even when I'm drawing gore, I'm not hungry.
One of them is just there who's like on a diet. It's like, am I a fucking joke to you?
Literally, yeah.
I'm diabetic, you jackass! Yeah, and I need you to draw a detailed ice cream sundae. I mean, if it makes you feel less guilty with how much you want to pay me, I can ask Zeev if I could be hired as an editor. Don't, like, dude, it's fine.
He'll
If I
edit
ever want your
himself. I'll force
services,
him to do
I
it.
will be paying you, alright?
I will force him to edit it himself. You are going to make this with blood, sweat, and tears.
Oh, if you're going to force me to edit, then I expect you to pay me.
No.
So at least you're honest.
What am I, a teacher? This isn't teaching services.
It reminds me of the Ratatouille game with the dream sequences. Oh yeah, there was of course there was a game. It was a fucking mid-2000s Disney film. Of course there was a tie-in game.
Yeah, precisely.
Like, why am I even surprised?
But yeah, Ratatouille is like one of those films that you watch it and you come out feeling fucking starving.
Not me. Not with Ratatouille, no.
Really?
Yeah, no.
Fucking Ratatouille always gives me an appetite.
Mind you, I am always a bit of a fussy eater, so... You know, the food just doesn't really appeal to me because of the ingredients.
I always like the ingredients of Ratatouille. I'm like, oh my god, that looks so cool. Henry says, I come back and I hear Jack wants gore because he doesn't want food.
Hey, Henry.
Yeah, Henry, I finally made the fucking deal public. Tommy's gonna fucking do the series if I beat Apollo Justice, the fucking Dual Destinies. You need to get me the game because it's out.
Man,
the deal is on, boy.
Now you're exposing Henry. He had nothing to do with this.
He's part of the deal. He was there when the fucking deal was written.
Oh, so Henry, you went in on the group call, or what? Given movies give me an appetite because the good food looks so delicious in their films.
Oh, yeah. Bro, fucking Howl's Moving Castle makes bacon and eggs look like the fucking food of Christ.
Isn't Howl's Moving Castle the one that's mid?
Excuse me? No the fuck it's not. Howl's Moving Castle is excellent.
I'm saying I heard it was mid. Fucking saying. Mind you, I am the wrong person to talk to.
They're wrong.
Yeah,
you're like the last person who will like a Ghibli film, so like
the one I like, you know, I'm the one that hates Spirited Away, so
no.
making an unofficial deal when I was away with my brother. Damn, Henry, you were there when we spoke about it.
Do not deceive me with your words, witch. You were there when it was written.
Which? Just like the company.
You will never escape. Oh,
Yeah,
this
Spirit-
food conversation is gonna be hungry.
I actually haven't eaten yet.
Bro, jeez, you gotta go eat.
I had lunch, but you know.
Let's go, fellow Ghibli hater.
But hey! I liked Kiki. I thought that one was alright. I didn't like Totoro, but apparently everyone hates that one, so...
Why do people hate Totoro? It's cute.
I heard from like...
Yeah, I know logically and lore doesn't make sense, but like that's the point of Ghibli. It's not supposed to make sense.
I heard from Sam and Eddie it was like one of the lowest rated ones, but they mainly wanted me to watch it. They mainly wanted me to watch it because whenever we watched the Ghibli films, I was making jokes to keep myself entertained, right? And
Jesus.
they I can't remember if I said this or not, like in public, but like it got like when we started watching Totoro, I just saw this dad and his two daughters, like they were just moving into this house, and I was just making jokes about how the father lost everything in the divorce for his wife. And then the next scene is like, yeah, we're gonna go see Mum in the hospital. I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake. They're like, so Tommy, what happens now? I'm like, alright, I got it. She's hospitalized because she got a bunch of STDs for sleeping with other guys.
Jesus.
I was too committed to the bit. Because like, I just heard them laughing and I thought, oh yeah, made something funny. No, they knew what was coming. People love Totoro, what the fuck are you on? No, I just...
good times.
I just don't like Totoro. Like Spirited Away, I just hate it, because for everything that happened, it felt like nothing was going on.
That's, yeah.
You know, yeah,
That's why I
visually
liked
it's
it.
great, but what's the story?
Kind of forget that the parents are pigs for like half of it.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm pretty sure even the girl forgot her parents were pigs. Because it just boiled down to, look at this...
She was working a job, it fits in the themes.
It literally boiled down to, look at this world of demons that we want to create. And now she's got to help this fucking mask guy, this fucking ghost, go to one place.
No face, yeah.
Now I want to join the call so I can tell you off for being blatantly wrong. The cake is a lie. Aha! Because Portal came out the same year as Galaxy.
Fuck, did it?
Yep, they both came out 2007.
Damn. Okay. I was always like under the impression that like fucking Portal came out in like 2000 or something.
Nope. 2007 and Portal 2 came out in 2010.
I see.
You played the Portal games, didn't you?
I haven't though, but I have them, so.
Dude, play them. They're fucking great.
Is Portal 2 like a multiplayer game?
Yeah, but it's a separate campaign.
Ah, I see, okay.
I think it takes place after the events of Portal 2, but, you know, you don't need to play Portal 2 for it, but, you know, play Portal 2. Like both games are excellent at the puzzles they have.
Yeah. I'll find out it's another franchise that's not for me, and I'll just find out that I just have bad taste in video games.
I mean, if you don't like Portal, then there's just no saving you.
Ace Attorney was strike one.
If you complain about the puzzles
Don't
being
trust
difficult,
Jack's gamer knowledge, it's non-existent.
if you don't like the puzzles in Portal because they're too hard, then Jesus Christ.
It's like, Jack, just think. Come on.
Like, Jack, just stop.
Engage in the game a bit.
The game's giving you shit to work with here. Yeah, Portal is great. I remember I got into Portal 2 because my sister got it for me for a birthday present, and I was just in love with it. Like, Stephen Merchant as Wheatley was really good. He's so funny. Alright.
We got 10 people watching the stream. Let's go.
Hell
fellas.
yeah!
Woo!
And in fact, I'm gonna link Z's tweet again.
Ah, yes.
Because gotta spread the word. I wanna help him as much as possible. Please show love and support to Z the Hyena to help raise funds for his mother's treatment for breast cancer.
Yeah. Dark times, so.
Jack still needs to
help out a fella.
Ty the Tasmanian Tiger 3.
Ah, yes, I do need to beat Tie 3, yep.
I saw you playing Power Wash Simulator last night.
It's a good game, okay? It's a good game.
Hey, I never
I
said
will
it wasn't.
not hear anything of it. Yeah, I play fucking Power Wash Simulator. It's fun, okay? It's fun and it's relaxing. It's perfect for my autism.
Why the hell is Ace Attorney Trilogy in Steam $50? It's 40 quid over here.
No
What the
clue.
hell?
It's a new game, so probably. Pirate it!
I wouldn't even say it's a new game because the original trilogy was 30 quid.
Maybe they just upped the price, which is like, what? Why?
I mean, they did have to update a lot of 3D models and stuff, whereas the original trilogy was just sprites.
Nah, I see.
Power Wash is good, leave him alone. I didn't say shit! I was just merely pointing out that at the time, when he could have been playing the Tie 3, he was playing Power Wash Simulator. Like, fuck.
I have the 3DS games and the DS games up good. They better be pirate copies. Oh boy.
How do you feel about
Embrace this moment of silence for the stream.
How do you feel about Gusty Garden Galaxy as a theme?
I said it before in a stream. I think the theme's overrated.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, It's not like I'm not saying it's bad. It's a very good track, but compared to everything else, I think it's like there's so many other tracks that are better than it.
I think it overstayed its welcome a bit.
Oh yeah, 100%. I hated how this theme was like the advertisement for this game.
Well, I mean, like, I wouldn't go that far, but I mean, like, you know, Galaxy 1 and Galaxy 2, it made sense, really. But I mean, like, when you have, like, Mario 3D World, where Gusty Garden Galaxy is Champions Road.
Yeah.
Like, I think that's when it's been like, alright, guys, like, maybe tone it down a bit. Like, it's an excellent theme, but I don't think it needs to be everywhere.
Relax, guys, relax.
And then it appeared in the credits of the Mario film as well.
It's like, alright, fellas. Jesus.
Which the music is the only good thing about the Mario film. That is true. Jack played Tide 3 instead of Power Wash next time.
Alright, shit, fuck.
Yeah, if you're gonna call me out, I'm gonna call you out on my stream.
You read fucking Danny's comment.
Yeah, but I was the one who brought out that you were playing Power Simulator, so I started.
Because Danny was there when I play it. Plot twist.
I pray for a game market crash. Game companies deserve it. Yeah, but indie studios don't deserve it.
We know it's gone full anarchist. It's like, yes, let them all die.
Yeah, thank you, Henry. Like, you're basically hoping a lot of people lose their jobs. A lot of people who
like, yeah, and
base Renite. That fucking
Sigma male grind set.
That fucking based James meme I will always forever fucking love.
Based James.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't
like
think I know this name.
It's like James from like the Pokemon anime is just based.
Oh.
It's like they play the Pokemon like wild Pokemon theme. Like whenever he says a comment, it's like, let's blow these whitey women back to the Dark Ages where they belong. Just base James. I'll send you it later. It's great.
Jesus Christ.
I haven't watched the Pokemon anime, but it's like I see some scenes. You can tell they're just having fun.
Yeah.
Like Team Rocket's motto is like they always rhyme with their opening and stuff. And there's like one where it's like, to save us from this chafing and itching, doing so will stop Jesse's complaining. Like, that's not what they were gonna fucking say at all.
Goddamn.
Hey, Samfake, doing good, man. How are you?
I've been doing good myself. Today has been fun. It's been very eventful.
Yes, you've been busy today.
Yes, indeed I have.
And it mainly boils down to university.
Yep, university's fun that way.
College boy.
Yeah. I am busy.
Ew, you're doing stuff like assignments and homework while you're in debt. I mean, I'm in debt too, so I can't comment. I actually need to wait until I'm 50.
It's like, yeah, get the fuck down.
I actually need to wait until I'm 50, then I never have to pay back my student debt ever again.
Woo! Nah, fuck the indie companies, they're not saints either. No restraint. It's like they will all perish.
We know woke up and chose violence.
Yep. Love to see it.
Alright.
Oh. We got a boss battle popping up.
I don't know about you know, reusing King Caliente for a Grand Star boss. I feel like they ran out of ideas a bit.
Yeah, I feel like this is like probably one of the weakest star bosses of the game.
Especially when we have like Fiery Dino Piranha later as well, and it's like, really, guys?
It's better because it's fire, which makes it harder.
What's Zach saying there?
Tommy's hottest take so far. He hates the GameCube, he hates Studio Ghibli, and hates Guardians of the Galaxy Guardians 3. God, just typing that made me die inside.
I mean, listen, after watching that SpongeBob film, I owe Guardians 3 an apology. I think I said as much to Henry when Jonathan, Wino and I watched it together.
See, I am an angel when it comes to hating stuff, Zach. That's what Henry says. No, Henry, you've got some takes yourself. We've all got takes.
Yeah, don't you try and give yourself a shiny little beacon there, Henry. We know you're full of shit.
We know that the first one going to hell is you. Mainly because you're older than us, but you know. I'm sorry, that was bad.
Damn, like, what the fuck? What did he do?
Straight for the fucking throat.
Yeah, I know, right? Like, fucking hell.
I now see that we need holy water for Tommy.
Grand Star.
Woohoo!
That's the last one.
Uh-huh. And now it's just the garden.
I lost brain cells when we watched that movie. You're lucky I can't sue you, Tommy, for showing it to me. Excuse me! You and Henry watching that together, and Henry basically invited me to join you. Don't you dare pull that shit!
You see, that's the prime example of him losing brain cells. He forgot who showed it to him first. Man, that film was that bad, huh?
Who do I pin the blame on?
I don't know, I have so much power.
You finally destroyed the last space octopus in existence.
Woo!
Woohoo! Genocide!
Genocide!
You linked it? Yes, but you found it, Tommy.
You
it got
found
sent
it?
to me! I mean, you guys are the ones who agreed to watch it. You could have just said no.
Wow, victim blaming. Okay, fair
Absolutely.
enough. Danny, Guardians 3 was a good film.
Henry, do you want in on this? Like, you know, do you want to join this discussion in Cool, Henry?
Ay, ay, ay.
Fucking blaming me. Bullshit. It's bullshit is what it is.
And we're about to pop up fucking in the call. We'll hear a marriage dispute for the last 20 minutes of the stream.
Fine.
He says fine.
Alright. Let's get the call going.
Alright.
Alright.
I live.
Hey, Henry.
Hi.
How you doing? How's your day been?
Hold on, I just been listening to both the stream and hold on.
You're listening to 4 voices at once. It's like,
The mind of a schizo.
But yeah,
Exactly.
Tommy, you're wrong.
I'm not wrong. It was your guys' ideas to watch the
about
film.
what?
You're lucky. The only lawyer we could afford is Athena.
Oh, damn.
She's the cheaper one.
Way to throw her under the bus. Like, fucking hell. She's gonna need more.
Come on, Tommy. You know she really didn't do much.
I know, but she's gonna need more. She's. Boy.
No, you know the most expensive is Phoenix, and second is Apollo.
Maybe we shouldn't say too much to not spoil anything for Jack. Henry, tell Tommy off about him being wrong about Ghibli for me.
I don't think Henry liked Ghibli either.
Not too much. Like, there are some films that I like of Ghibli, but I'm not like a mega fan.
Mm-hmm.
Which ones did you like?
Like, I wasn't a big fan of what's it called? The heroine and the boy,
Boy
or
and the
whatever.
heron.
The boy and the heroine.
Yeah, the boy in the heron, yeah.
That's
With,
the new one.
Robert
Like,
Pattinson.
give it credit. It is pretty as hell, but man, the story was awful. I know that's probably gonna piss off Zach because he loved that film.
Hating Ghibli is forgivable, but I draw the line at Guardians 3. That film is good.
It was
A
just.
minute there, I thought I heard you say hating Ghibli is gibbable. I'm like, what?
Is gibbable.
That is some like pun right there. But yeah, hating Guardians of Galaxy 3. What the hell's wrong with you, Tom?
I just didn't like. It was just a whole nothing burger for me. All right.
Wow. Everyone, like getting over their traumas. Fucking awful. Man.
I just didn't like it. So.
Shut it, we night.
Ew, who invited the Sonic Tuber to a Mario stream? I'm disgusted.
The crossover we didn't fucking need.
There was one person, I think during my 2020 streams, who would just constantly ask why you weren't in my streams. It's like, dude, there's other shit to do, right? I can't always expect him to be in my streams.
I can't believe I have a life.
Yeah, I know, right? Like, fucking hell. Dude, my mum keeps asking, like, why hasn't he plugged your book? You're friends, right? I'm like, Mum, it's not as simple as that. Like, she literally thinks that you can just...
We're getting in Silver vs. Dave, relax, woman.
Like, she literally thinks that you can just pop out a video and boom, there you go.
Man, I wish. That is a majority of YouTube viewers.
Actually, no, wait a minute.
I kind of find it funny that, like, YouTube wants to make that into a reality with their, like, dream screen or whatever. Like, yeah, just tell the AI prompt what kind of video you make, and it will make it for you. And it's like, no.
Hell no.
Actually, no, wait a minute. I remember now
here.
Henry hates ATSV?
Across the Spider-Verse? Across the Spider-Verse, that's it.
Oh, you didn't like...
Is that what it is? I never heard anybody
it was,
call
yeah.
Across the Spider-Verse that.
Don't worry, I can read acronyms.
I thought you liked Across the Spider-Verse.
Oh, hell no. I hated that movie.
Fair enough.
It's like
That
me and Henry
movie
kind of went
is
to
an
it's like
insult to me.
it's like we went through like the same thing where it was like we liked the film at the start, but then we started thinking about it, and the more we thought about it, the worse it got.
Yeah. Like, it's one of those, okay, you gotta watch it with your brain shut off, and then once you really think about the plot and everything, it's like, oh my god, this is just awful. Like,
it's a film that's like way too long.
it had too many ideas, and when I heard, like, the script has been rewritten like 6 to 7 times, it's like, yeah, it freaking shows.
Mm-hmm.
See, I can't comment on Across the Spider-Verse because I couldn't hear Across the Spider-Verse.
Yeah, that, when I was doing some research on that, like, it's kind of funny how a lot of people thought, like, oh, they did this on purpose, the Mandela effect, and blah, 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 and the people behind the movie said, like, no, Sony and all of them just couldn't make up their mind on which version to put it out there at the public, and...
Oh, no, I'm not even talking about scenes.
I think England did get the worst version of it.
Yeah, because like, for those who don't know, because I'm pretty sure all of the viewers in the stream are American, the British release of Across the Spider-Verse, the music was so fucking loud. Like, it drowned out so much of the dialogue. And, like, at the start, I thought it was intentional because, you know, like, Gwen was going ham on the drums. I'm thinking, like, okay, that's, like, her emotions being, like, overpowered by the music or something like that. But then, like, there's, like, the shot where, like, Miles and Gwen are just swinging through New York, and I can't hear a word they're fucking saying because the music is just so ear-splittingly loud.
Yeah.
And that really soured.
Sony, like, that's realistic. You wouldn't be able to hear them when they're swinging.
like that soured my opinions on Across the Spider-Verse.
Yeah, Danny
The
puts
thing
it
I
best,
hate
like,
is
Across
that,
the Spider-Verse
like,
feels like an in-between movie, not a movie that can stand by itself.
Yeah.
Miles had the one problem that I really hate is, like, you solved all of this at the first movie, Miles. Why are you suddenly going like, I don't know what it means to be Spider-Man?
Yeah, it's bullshit. Like, they constantly try to do the thing where it's like, oh, you need to have your canon event, which is like, you know, losing your fucking Uncle Ben. He lost his uncle in the first movie.
Yeah, he did.
So what the fuck is Miguel on?
To me by saying like, yeah, but like he was a villain. It's like it doesn't matter. He was super close with him.
Yeah, like what?
It's like,
What do you mean?
wasn't it like a thing that like Miles' Spider-Man wasn't meant to die, thus he fucked up the canon
Spoilers,
event.
by the way, in case if anybody cares.
Yeah, spoilers for a film that's been out for like at least 2 years. Or at least
Yeah,
a year at this point.
a year.
Yeah, sorry, my bad.
But that's the thing that like what's his name, Miguel?
Yeah,
Miguel
Miguel
O'Hara,
O'Hara.
Yeah, like he said that like Miles was like it was like an accident, that he wasn't meant to be Spider-Man and his Spider-Man wasn't supposed to die. But because he was there, he fucked up the canon.
That's
They kind of saved the canon by going to his own canon event. Yeah.
Which, I don't know, the way he describes canon event and stuff, it just sounds like someone just like trying to be an edgy MatPat to me.
That's like the whole reason why they're making those movies, is to basically like in response to people who don't like the fact that Miles Morales like can have the title of Spider-Man. So they're like, yeah, he is valid, so we're gonna fucking do this whole thing as like a caricature of the people who care so much about canon. And it's like, you would have had something if Miles' story wasn't exactly like every other fucking Spider-Man story.
The thing is, like, you can tell that it's supposed to be a story about time travel, but they call it worlds.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Tommy, as a sign of gratitude, is there something on your throne you would like to have? Mind you, if you don't choose, I will. You will not be able to escape this. Okay.
Put Apollo Justice Trilogy!
I haven't put down my throne. Adam, I do
Put it on now.
I do appreciate. There's no physical English. There's no physical release in the
That
UK.
site was only for queens, for kings.
Adam, I do appreciate it. I'd rather you put some money towards Z's little fundraiser to help support his mother. I'd rather you do that than get something for me. But thank you for the offer, though.
Yeah.
You saw they accidentally added a Cuban flag instead of the Puerto Rican flag in Spider-Man 2. Did they do that?
Wow, that's bad.
Like, not exactly the best thing to get confused there.
Yeah.
But mind you, Bob the Builder is now Puerto Rican, so. Infinity War is where Marvel peaks. Now that's an interesting discussion.
I am inclined to agree. Infinity War was the best Marvel movie.
Yeah, I agree. Because the thing is with Endgame, it didn't.
Oh yeah. By the way, Adam doesn't have Twitter. He can't really look at that link.
Shit, he doesn't. But the problem is, Z doesn't have a PayPal link. It's a QR code.
Why is it a QR code?
PayPal does that thing where it's a QR code. Is there a way I can convert it into a hyperlink and then paste that in chat?
You and your Bob the Builder.
I'm just saying I grew up with it, alright?
Yeah, and don't gatekeep.
Don't gatekeep. Okay.
Gatekeeping Bob the Builder.
I agree, family member.
Trying to see if there's a way I can.
I can't wait for Cross the Bobverse.
Across the Bobverse. Lofty should have died, Roberto. It's the canon event.
Dang it, Bobby! I think these vehicles are talking to us.
Jack, I'm just going to send you this this link I copied. Could you mind click on it and see if that you can open that up to the PayPal spot?
Okay.
Because if that works, then I'll put that in chat.
Eddie says, yeah, you can convert it. Zach, Jesus, I thought more people would have agreed with me on ATSV.
You on your own, buddy.
Yeah.
Sorry, fam.
Yeah. It's like, again, it's like not dissing on the hard people that worked on it. I could tell that they were working slave wages for Sony to keep them happy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, it's not a bad film. It's just there.
It's hard to argue that
as
it's
a
a good
massive
movie.
Spider-Man fan, I could tell you just how many things they fucked up on all the Spider-Man, and it drove me nuts. And I'm like, man, out of all the versions of Miguel O'Hara for people to be like, oh yeah, I know that character, he's the vampire one, because everybody knows movie media instead of like comics or a TV show, and it just makes me sad.
I think like I think what's also a bit of like an annoying thing for me is the fact that it's also a two-parter, when I don't think it was intended to be a two-parter originally. Like, I feel they're just doing the Marvel two-parter thing to build up hype.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing, like, yeah, it didn't really need to be a two-parter, but, why it feels like, how can I say, like, the Spot should have been way more focused on.
Yes.
Oh yeah, he's forgotten.
My boy got done dirty, along with Ben Reilly.
Oh yeah, people hated the fact that Ben Reilly was like reduced to the edgy stereotype.
Thank you, Eddie.
I get it. They treated him like a joke character, but at the same time, it's like, yeah, that'd be funny if it made sense, but like, it was Peter Parker that acted like that in the comics, not Ben. Ben was the one that basically told Peter Parker, quit being so emotional. Holy shit!
What I also don't like about the Spot is like, hey, it is like, I don't know if they ever planned it, but it's just like, hey, remember the guy you threw a bagel at? I'm that guy. And it's like, oh, right. Okay, right. I'm supposed to remember the bagel, am I? Okay, sure.
Well, that was the point, that you wouldn't remember, like, some random scientist. Like, I get it. I wasn't bothered by that. It's just, what I was bothered was how much Sony later on changed up the movie so the Spot would be more feel sorry for him.
I will say one thing I did like is I found out that the Lego Spider-World is they did hire a YouTuber who does Lego stop motion to animate that, which I thought was really cool.
Yeah, like I forgot how old he is. Like, I think he was like 14. 15?
Yeah, he is. He's really young, but they actually hired him for that. Like that's cool. Like, you got to commend him for that at least.
Oh, yeah, and what's even better about that animator is that like he's always like open to learn new stuff. Like, he's not one of those people that like is a prodigy and like has a massive ego over it. No, he's like always open to learn some new shit. I'm like, you're gonna get far, kid. I believe in you. Please, please, please be in more projects.
And then Jack criticizes him.
Your stop motion is trash.
new video on Manga Rights. Why Lego in Across the Spider-Verse is the worst part of the film.
It's 30 minutes of just unrelentless bullying.
and it turns out like the thing that like some people were just weird about it, because there are some people that hardcore ship him and Miguel together.
That's just weird.
I don't like. Listen, if you do ships, it's whatever. Just don't attack others who don't agree with your ship and want to do their own. You know.
Yeah, like, because everybody kind of shipped them because it's the whole like you're the best Peter Parker, basically.
But did the kid get the money, or did his parents or did his parents get the money? That's the real question.
Well, the thing is, like, when hiring somebody that young, it's like you tend to, like, you know, give the money to the parents and, like, you know, keep this under this kid's account. And it's like, sure will, and it really depends on the parents if they actually don't touch that money, so...
I mean...
Yeah, that money is the kids and the kids alone.
I wouldn't be surprised if he has
like, you know,
some ad revenue from YouTube that the parents are like, okay, you are doing something with this, so... Yeah, you know...
It's all yours, kid.
Yeah, exactly. I respect...
That's best case scenario. I hope that's the situation.
Yeah, I do.
Again,
I,
we
you know,
can't judge the parents. So.
good to have parents that, you know, actually do look out for their kids and believe they have a sustainable career. Mum! Oh, by the way, just saying, guys, hope you don't get too used to this power-up, because after this level, it is gone!
How great that this really cool power-up is used for only one fucking level.
And it's one of the best themes in the game as well.
Uh-huh. It went all out for this one power-up for one level.
Yeah. Manga writer YouTube title, where Lego stop motion can't keep up with 2D. Henry, wait until what a load of ex-Nick/Disney actors would say about that. What's that a reference to?
Kids getting the money and not the parents.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Wasn't
Yeah,
that
no,
the
there's a
first
lot
bit?
of that.
Those poor guys are all exploited.
Especially Disney.
Wasn't
Oh,
that
yeah.
also with,
Fuck Disney.
what's the fuck his name? Ryan? Like, there's, like, conspiracy about his parents were just, like, taking all of the money from his YouTube channel.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Ryan,
neither do
this kid that, like, reviewed toys and shit.
Oh, I know who you're talking about
Yeah.
now. Yeah, they made a video game about him.
God, they
And
did!
inside the game data, somebody must have really hated this kid because there was a skin where he gets mutilated, basically.
Oh my god.
Fun.
Yeah, I can show it to you guys. It's pretty fucked up.
This feels like such a waste of a power-up. I'm irrationally angry at this. No, it's so underutilized, and it's such a Nintendo thing to just waste a power-up like this.
Here's a power-up that would be so fucking cool to use.
Let's
but
never
it's
use it
only for
again.
one level. Yep.
Can you think of any other Mario power-ups besides from this that are just so underutilized in the game they're in?
Let's see.
Can't think of any off the top of my head.
Well, I was gonna say the Mega Mushroom, but it's like, nah, like, it had a balance.
Yeah.
Because they didn't
Ryan
want
noticing to be
because
replaced
it
in
is one
9
of those like
months.
there's only so much you could do with that and how much you could like, you know, have fun with that.
I was playing New Super Mario Bros. 2 recently, and I was like, oh yeah, the Mega Mushroom is in this game! That game is so nothing, I forgot the Mega Mushroom was in it!
It's like a staple for the new Super Mario Bros. Games.
Only in the handhelds, because it's not in Wii and it's not in U.
Coward.
I had to ask a friend of mine to fix something with my Sonic X model, and this is what it looks like to other people. I put it in the group chat.
I'll have to check out
I'm
that.
Sonic! Ah, my back! Osteoporosis.
Oh, Henry, wasn't it when you were saying that like someone got pissed at you because you didn't publicly release your Chris model?
Yeah.
Or do you not feel comfortable talking about that?
It's one of those like that, like they said like, why don't you post your models in public? And it's like one of those, I don't wanna. That's as simple as that. And also like Chris is a kid, and I don't want to be the one that suddenly an explosion of people using this model to do hate on a kid.
What the hell? Yeah, this doesn't feel wrong at all. How are you doing that, Mario?
Give us a second, we got a
Never
minute fucking
forget
delay
some
here.
weird person
you know,
making
is the
model
screenshot not
Ryan
on?
with dead eyes with blood. Oh yeah, that's what I was talking about, Wee Knight.
Do you not see in the screenshot, Jack?
It's hidden in the game files as a skin, and like yeah.
It's like, I would be able to pop into the stream, but it's like, the call would just be continuously cutting out.
Well, the stream picked up
So-
anyway, so...
Smart as on a spike.
Oh, goddammit. The Mega Mushroom's in Mario Kart Wii. That's right, yeah, it is in Wii, and it just does nothing in Wii. It's just a glorified
Zach, I'm
invincibility.
gonna say it right now, Zach, it's okay that you like Across the Spider-Verse, it's fine.
No, you're entitled to your opinion. We just don't like
we
it.
judge you on other things, it's fine.
This is the less of your bad takes.
I mean, when you like Sonic, there's no turning back, but yeah.
Yeah, we like Sonic games. Do you think we have room to criticize you for your opinion?
Yes.
Our opinions died long ago.
So yeah, Henry, I've told chat about the deal that we have made with Tommy. About if I play Ace Attorney, he makes the Yu-Gi-Oh content, and they're all interested in the content, so there you go.
I love how it's such a brilliant idea. I told my wife about it. Everybody who's heard of it is like, damn, that actually sounds like a good idea. But no, we have to force Tommy to do it.
Every time. Every fucking time.
And it comes so naturally for you, Tommy, because we're just watching Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, and you're like, oh yeah, that's a good card, and telling us like it would have been better if Jaden did this.
Literally the exact fucking shit I was saying, like 20 minutes ago.
Yep. We're just simply vibing, watching, and then like Tommy just tells us like
Pulls
man,
out a
that
fucking
was stupid
Ace
of him,
Attorney like
to
case.
attack that. He would have defeated Jaden if he actually attacked his stronger monster.
He like pops out of a fucking Yu-Gi-Oh duel like fucking Phoenix Wright after finding out that Edgar has his fucking butt plug gone. It's like, hey yo, I fucking noticed that. There's a contradiction in that. I seem to find a flaw with your logic, Edgeworth. I called him Edgar, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
For fuck's sake. You know what I mean, the joke still works.
I was like, I thought it was like Edgar, like somebody from GX. I don't remember.
You know, like, thing is, the worst part, and I'm just digging myself a deeper hole with this, but there have been a couple of times where I've tabbed out and double-checked the card's effect to make sure.
Adam says, I mean, I'll get the game if it kicks Tommy's ass in gear. Yes, we got him.
It's not even in my throne! There's no physicality! I'm pissed at Capcom for only releasing a physical in Japan
Tommy
and
should have
America, but not
become
Europe.
the top 10 Yu-Gi-Oh! Tuber right now.
Yugi Tuber.
Yugi-tuber. I like Yugi-tuber.
What a title.
Fellas, what have I been saying? I have to play a game from a franchise I don't give a fuck about.
I love how like barely anybody here knows what we're talking about, and yet they're like, "Yeah, Tommy, what the hell are you doing?"
I mean, Jack, would you rather play Ace Attorney, or would you rather do the Joey video?
What are you talking about?
You know, the video about why Joey is just the greatest character of all time.
Yeah, but that wasn't the deal, so
I'm
change the conditions, bitch.
I'm giving you an alternative.
No, I'll play Ace Attorney. It's 3 trials. I can do it just fine. I can do it in 2 days.
What do you think, Henry? Can he do it in 2 days?
Probably not. Probably
I can believe in him.
Probably take like a week. Even so, I'll do it.
I'll grab a little flag and it's like, go Jack.
It's not like, yeah, let's go for it.
And then when he messes up, I'll just like, you know.
You'll go, oh, you could just use the auto mode. I'm like, no!
You'll still find a way to blame the game.
I never blamed the game! This has never been a thing I've done! I just said, hey yo, I'm stupid. This game franchise ain't for me.
That's why I think
That is my big takeaway from it. And you're like, oh, just use the fucking auto mode. I'm like, no!
So, some of the stuff we did wonder, like, how in the hell do you not know? Like, they said,
Again,
like,
I'm stupid, Henry.
it's like
Sometimes
like,
I get lost in
when did you
fucking
arrive?
platform
12 o'clock?
puzzles.
12 o'clock, and it's like, oh no, what was that thing that he said, Tommy? Like, he was so angry that the guy who is accused of murder lied about his statement. And he was like, why did the game lie to me? And it's like, gee, I wonder why.
Guys, you have absolutely no idea how thankful I am that I did not play Ace Attorney with these people. My god, they would not let me live it down. This would be their jokes for the next 20 years.
We weren't there with you, and it's still our joke.
They would have had endless material. Bro, he would have made a whole fucking video series just talking about, oh, how Jack could have won the game in like 2 hours. And you know what's even better? He'd get that series done before doing the fucking Yu-Gi-Oh deal. So yeah, there you go. He'd get it done in fucking 2 weeks. He'd get a whole 12-hour-long fucking video series about it. Not a Yu-Gi-Oh duel? Nah, I don't want to do it because it's fucking too much effort. Apparently, no one wants to see it. There's other YouTubers who can do it better than me. Fuck you.
Damn.
Fuck you.
Damn, he actually dropped a good point. Holy crap.
So Gold Leaf Galaxy!
You just heard like...
No, imagine somebody just came into this live stream and it's like, fuck you! Fuck you! And it's like, okay, I'm out.
PayPal Henry so he can get me the game.
He just scared off Miyamoto.
I keep saying to Henry to just take it out of out of my pay when he gives you the trilogy.
Yes. So it's for Steam you want it, boy?
Yeah, Steam. That's the easiest way I'll play it.
You're playing this whole fucking game at this point.
No, because Henry,
The deal was trial free.
Plus tax. Holy shit.
The deal was at least until trial 3.
Yep, that was the deal. I will fulfill my end of the bargain.
$50 game, you might as well pirate it at this point. Holy shit.
Actually, I just want to ask the opposite question.
Yeah, here, Jack. Here's the file. Don't worry about the emulator. You're gonna need it, but don't. It's still a legit copy.
For legal reasons, this is a joke.
Yes.
Henry, why did you send it to me in a USB in a Ziploc bag? Don't worry about it. It's fine. I bought it.
Yes.
With the game market on black market, why is this turning into a creepypasta?
This was not the grill session I was asking for. Jesus Christ, you grilled this man.
You swing at me, I'll fucking swing back.
If anyone wants to make a highlight out of this, they have my full permission.
It'll just be 5 minutes of just ear rape play.
I know.
Zach said, I want to ask an opposite question. What's a film you hate that most liked?
It'll be Guardians
Sonic
3 for
movie.
me,
It'll be fucking Sonic 2 and the Mario movie.
Sonic 2.
What's your one, Tommy, sorry?
Guardians 3, really, isn't it?
Ah, yeah.
Well, yeah, Sonic 2. I really hated that film. We Night
Film
loves
was
it.
shit.
I do not like Sonic 2 that much.
Just was not a good film.
You know what? I think I might be a bit controversial here. FNAF.
That you think that Sonic movie 3 is gonna be the most amazing Sonic movie ever?
No, a film I don't like that everyone else likes. FNAF.
Oh, I hated that movie.
Yeah, but you hate everything.
But Snap,
Your
like,
opinion's not special.
We Night and I were like, okay, Sam Fake, it's okay to be wrong. Anyways. Yeah, like, the Snap movie, like, We Night and I were, like, getting so bored when we were watching them.
Like, the FNAF film is alright, it's just when you get to the story, it's just...
Don't speak for me, I didn't say I loved it, just that I liked it. Boy, no you did not!
Suppose on stream. Get him, boys. Grill him.
Oh, I missed this.
This boy, I swear.
Zach's answer is Captain America Civil War.
I didn't care for it.
I enjoyed it. I thought it was a good film.
It was alright,
Yeah,
I just didn't care for it that much.
Tommy wasn't vibing with it.
I mean, it's like...
Which team were you? Team Captain America or Team Iron Man?
No, he was Iron Man, clearly.
Spider-Man.
Yeah, Iron
So
Man.
Team Cap. Oh no! Oh yeah, Spider-Man was on a fucking Team Cap. Never mind. Sorry, I'm stupid. My bad.
I prefer Civil War over Batman vs Superman because they built up to Civil War, whereas Batman vs Superman just happened.
Yeah.
I almost thought you were about to say like Batman vs Superman had like a really deep meaning.
Fuck. You know I hate Batman. You think I'm just suddenly gonna like half
yes,
of the film
actually,
he's in?
because I hate this version of Batman, and you'll be like, no, he was deep. Ben Affleck is a really good actor.
He's deep because he kills.
That will probably get me to like Batman, I'll be honest with you, but...
No! Yeah. Stop!
Here's the thing, Ben Affleck's Batman actually does kill.
The only Batman film I like is The Batman. Like, that's one I'll happily rewatch. Like,
Such a defeated sigh.
like...
Sounded so done.
Like, Robert Pattinson did a great Batman. I don't like his Bruce Wayne. His Bruce Wayne just looks like a fucking edgy teenager, but I like his Batman.
He looks like someone who would suit up a school.
Oh, Jesus, dude. Live, Jack. I'm live.
I have said far edgier shit live, Tommy. Come on.
On my stream, so.
Yes.
Yeah, better point. Carry on.
I like how I'm the only person. Like, Weenight says, I was so bored with this math film, I let Henry suffer on his own. I just texted someone else, and it's like one of those. Man, I have the iron will out of everyone because I actually sit through everything through beginning to end.
I sit through all the films. The only time I ever wanted to walk out of the cinema was Wreck-It Ralph 2 and Ready Player One.
You know what? That is completely fair on Wreck-It Ralph 2.
Those were the two films that I was on the verge of walking out of.
I think, like, Wreck-It Ralph 2 was, like, the first time I had ever gotten into a conversation with Henry of him, like, genuinely hating a film.
Oh, yeah, like, I remember, like, Stacey.
Yeah, he was, like, just proper offended by it.
I got a free ticket to see this movie, and I feel like it was wasted.
Fucking, like, after he saw the film, Henry just takes like, Jack, we need to talk. I was like, what happened? Saw Wreck-It Ralph 2. I was like, okay, so how was it? 2 hours later, yeah, this film's fucking trash. I didn't even say a single fucking word. I was like, okay.
You were just listening to me, yeah.
And it sucks. Like, okay. It sucks because the first one is just so good.
Oh, first film is like one of Disney's best movies.
But the second one is just dog shit.
Yeah. I like fucking Henry tried to get me to watch like Wreck-It Ralph 2 to like, you know, prove why it was bad. We got half an hour in and we just stopped watching because I got so fucking bored.
Yeah, it was just that bad.
Yeah.
I think there was like
oh, yeah, Weenight has a point. You might actually like the first ever Batman.
What, the 1960s stuff?
No. It's basically... Okay.
Like Michael Keaton's Batman?
It's Batman from 1949.
Oh.
Black and white film. And it's basically that Batman just full on kills. I'm sure you'll love that Batman.
Maybe.
He has a Robin too. And Robin kills.
I don't know, it's just difficult for me to get into the Cape Crusader. Like, I'm still on the fence if I should get the Arkham trilogy on Switch or not.
You were hyped for that game.
I was hyped for it because it was cool that, you know, it was finally coming out on other platforms.
There he is. I just wait, how does that make any sense? Like, man, I really don't like this character, but I like that I have the option of choosing for the system that I own, so I will get it for that.
No, because you know, like for fans of the series, they can finally enjoy it in other platforms. Like, maybe they can't get a fucking PS3 or anything like that. And with how the PC versions of the Arkham games haven't been the best. Hopefully they would be remedied in the PS5 and Switch ports. Well, mind you, Arkham Knight on Switch is not that good from what I've seen specs wise.
I still want to understand that though. Like you don't like Batman, but you're willing to buy a trilogy of three games of his.
Well, mind you, it's not even a trilogy because the games are separated on the eShop, aren't they?
Probably, sure.
So then, if anything, I could just get Arkham City, because I heard that's the one to get for people to get into, apparently.
Sure.
Hey, I could just say I'll get Suicide Squad instead.
You know, at this point, it's like one of those. You know what? I just expect.
But Ralph 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are witnessing the deterioration of a friendship.
But Ralph 2 has Sonk. Dude, fucking. I don't know if any. So like I've mentioned this before, but I was an admin for a Sonic page on Facebook, which is actually how Jack and I met.
Yeah.
And
They're suffering.
Yep.
and like posts
Yeah.
posts about Wreck-It Ralph 2 exploded in that page when Sonic appeared. Like the moment Sonic was confirmed to be in the film, everyone was just saying how great the film was going to be, just because Sonic was in that fucking film.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, yeah, sure, not because it might be a good film, just because I fucking blew rats in there. Tommy, I have a question. What's the next game you're going to stream after this? So, I'll be doing a poll. I'll either be doing LA Noire, Adult Only East 8, or East 9. So, whoever wins the poll, that'll be my next game. Adult Only is gonna be like sort of like a hard mode of East 8 because I'll only have 1 health bar instead of 3, so I can't afford to die in the game. Next game, Tommy should play Smash Brothers so this friendship can face its biggest test. Oh no, I've kicked Henry's ass in Smash Brothers so many times. He's kicked my ass in return as well. Plus, not to mention, you know, like if our friendship has lasted all of our duels in Master Duel and it ends in Smash Brothers, that kind of says a lot about the friendship, doesn't it?
Like, damn.
Like, damn, that's the breaking point, huh? not all the time. Not all the times for Smash Brothers. No, it was my trap card that ended our friendship.
They should stream Uno.
Uno, fucking Christ. The amount of dirt I would expose on you if you fucking gave me a +4, I swear I'd end your fucking careers. And I expect you guys to end mine.
You know what we could stream one day?
What was that?
Muffin time.
Oh god. Pain.
Think about it.
Oh yeah, when we were talking about
Jack won't play Master Duel against me anymore because I kept beating him.
What's that, Jack? You play Master Duel with other people?
Yeah, surprisingly.
Wow.
I'm not the only You're not my only group of friends, what?
Wow.
Man.
I don't know how to process this information. I don't think we can be friends anymore. You have other friends. That's unacceptable.
Damn. Yeah, I mean, it's a part of a contract.
I know, right? Like, fucking hell. And I suck at this fucking level.
I thought you were about to say, and I suck fucking dick, and it's like, alright, Tommy, good for coming out.
Alright, good for coming out, Tommy, but we didn't ask.
Didn't ask.
Tommy, this is the Wendy's. What can we not? What about streaming a game of Connect 4? Yeah, we'll play the fucking 55 worldwide games version.
Oh god.
Whereas it's known in America as Clubhouse. I never understand why games feel the need to have other titles in other countries.
Way to advertise to different people.
Yeah, but like, really? Is it...
I was gonna just make the joke about the Mario RPG thing, but we already said that joke.
Yeah, because you were watching Yahtzee and took his joke as Max.
No, it's like I don't take it as facts. I just took it as a joke, but still. Does anybody even still remember who Yahtzee is?
Well, they probably don't. Well, they probably remember second win more than 0 punctuation.
Yeah, true. Just stream multiplayer Power Wash Simulator.
That's right. It has multiplayer now, doesn't it?
Yeah, it
Does
does.
it? I don't even know.
Yeah, it's got co-op.
Oh wow. We
Good
could clean
shit.
things together, yay.
Isn't it just two player?
Exactly.
Man.
No, I think you can play with like more than two.
Fair enough.
Unless you mod it or some shit.
They renamed Spyro 2 in the UK and only found out like a year ago. Yeah, in the UK it's called Gateway to Glimmer instead of Ripto's Rage for some reason. And of course I fucking
Different languages and shit.
Oh, it's not exactly 100. Oh, okay. Oh,
Yay.
Fuck, I think I botched my return ticket here. This is gonna be interesting.
Go on, get him.
Man, now I gotta fix Sonic's freaking textures.
I'm still annoyed that Kirby Return to Dreamland Deluxe is not called Kirby Adventure Wii Deluxe in the UK. It's called Kirby Adventure Wii over here.
It can't test to the times of Kirby Adventure 3.
The UK Spyro 2 was renamed to make it sound more fantasy-like, because UK people love fantasy more than violent titles, apparently. I mean,
That
there's
is
also
true, yeah.
Funny, given how that's most of your culture.
Hey,
What?
we like to separate the fiction from invading other countries. Thank you very much. We are privileged.
Your empire disagrees.
We don't talk about the empire. Unless they're paying taxes. And we
You talk about the
empire.
empire when it comes to insulting Ireland. I don't want to hear it.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I plead the fifth. Can we just watch a live stream of both Tommy and Mangarita doing a race to clean their bedroom?
Yes.
Hell yeah,
That'd be
competitive
amazing.
tidy up. Which is basically what Power Simulator is, actually, now that I say that.
Yeah.
Damn, they really do fulfill your fantasies.
I remember the one time you
For
got a
real?
bit irritated that I said I liked Lilac Wars as a title more than Star Fox 64. Why would I get irritated by that? I love Lilac Wars as a title. It's way better than Star Fox 64.
Says who?
Says me, the Star Fox guy. The fuck you mean?
This Star Fox guy doesn't have a single Star Fox video.
I streamed Lilac Wars as Star Fox Zero. Jackass.
I love how you said that, like, I did though!
Because I said Zootopia was a better title than Zootropolis. Zootropolis is a better title.
Nah, it's Utopia.
Nah, Zootropolis.
Zootopia.
Zootropolis!
Why
Zootopia, they literally
Tropolis?
call it that in the
just sounds
movie.
like that just sounds like the Superman version of fighting furries.
Exactly, yeah.
I didn't even like Zootropolis that much. I thought it was just average.
I thought the film was great.
I mean, I watched it and I'm like, this is what people's hyped about? Like, this is the greatest film of all time? I don't see it.
Damn.
I enjoyed it.
It also has my problem with twist villains, where like, you know, the sheep girl is the villain. Where the fuck did that come from?
That she was a sheep and she's a villain. Because sheep people.
I know.
Exactly. Sheeple.
I know, that was like during Disney's twist villain phase, and it was just doing nothing for me.
You see, this is why Kingdom Hearts is doing better.
Alright, well,
It knows that it's stupid.
here's an interesting question for you guys. What Disney villain do you think is the worst twist villain that they've done?
The guy from Big Hero 6.
Yeah, okay, I've got a counter.
Because I can't even remember his fucking name.
I can't even remember the Frozen guy's name.
Hans?
Yeah, there we go.
No, Hans is like probably one of the better Disney twist villains, I'd say.
Really?
Yes, he is.
Okay.
I will argue with you on this, Henry. He 100% is.
Okay, please tell me, because there were no signs, no nothing.
Okay, so, well, okay, first off, bullshit. There were a million signs that he was a villain, Henry, if you were paying attention to music, which you don't, by the way.
I don't.
So, yeah, so, Henry!
Yes.
Motherfucker goes into a musical, where most of the story is told through song. Where most of the song with Hans is told through fucking songs.
Ruby defense again.
What?
Yeah, Ruby is like, oh, you don't know most of the story, but like, did you listen to the lyrics of the songs? That's how you get some of the character development.
That was not the thing with Ruby, right? The Ruby was doing the character development in trailers and shit, right? They did this in the Frozen did this in its own movie.
Okay, fine. Go on.
So
okay,
we have
tell me the evilness.
My fucking god. It's like you see it in like Hans's body language whenever he's like singing with Anna, right? You have the whole thing where like, you know, he's like trying to be like super close with her. He immediately goes like, "Oh, Anna
That's
tells
just a man
him,
wanting the booty, boy."
Yeah, a booty to fucking take over the kingdom, right? There were signs fucking everywhere in that film that Hans was a villain, right? And he was like the first ever one to like, you know, created the fucking the twist villain stuff, which, you know. But yeah, he was the first, but he was very, very good. He was a very good twist villain. He's definitely one of those.
Maybe Jack should just let it go.
No, shut the fuck up. Shut up, bitch. Yeah, so like I would argue that yes, fucking Hans was a great twist villain.
Imagine being a Hans fan.
You are the first person I ever met that actually said he was a really good villain.
Because everybody's just went like, oh my god, I'm tired of twist villains, so they all blame it on fucking Hans. It's like, I'm sorry, Hans did it right. You guys are just mad at the fact that like he was the one that fucking started it.
Hans had a motive, but it was a stupid motive, says Zach.
No, it wasn't.
Hans literally wanted to be a king because he had no chance to get his own kingdom. It was a fitting motive.
Exactly. Thank you, Danny.
Okay. That kind of is stupid.
Oh no, an evil prince wants to get a kingdom. Sounds like Disney movies to me.
If he doesn't have his own kingdom.
Which way you want to get the kingdom, Henry?
Dude, literally looked for a royal booty.
Yeah. And boy howdy, he fucking got it.
No, Turbo was a Disney villain. Disney twist villain does the right. Wasn't Turbo DreamWorks?
No, that was Wreck-It Ralph.
Yeah, that was Wreck-It Ralph.
No, you're talking about the snail movie. Yeah, there's a snail. There's a DreamWorks movie
stupid.
called Turbo.
That's on me. I'm stupid. But yeah, I do like Turbo as a twist villain.
Yeah, Turbo was a good twist villain.
Oh, he was great. Yeah, great twist villain. There's also Ernesto de la Cruz from Coco. He was great. Fantastic twist villain.
I still need to watch.
Oh yeah, I really like that villain. Yeah.
You haven't seen Coco?
I haven't seen it yet. No.
Oh, I recommend it. It's one of Pixar. Yeah, it's one of Pixar's best. Shut the fuck up, Henry. Shut up, bitch.
Did he say it was mixed?
He said it was
cutting out a bit for me.
No. I said it's Spanish. That's why he didn't watch it.
It's Spanish.
Hey. What did he take me for?
He doesn't understand, like, where's the tacos?
Oh, for God's
Where's
sake.
the taco?
Hey, I'm British, not American. Fucking hell.
Where's the tacos? Tell me that's Mexico.
He's not the same thing. I'm just saying they speak Spanish, right?
Hello, welcome to Taco Bell.
Of course, Tommy would have watched the movie with the Mexicans.
Especially after that tweet.
Get this started, I'm gonna call it a stream.
People hate on Frozen just because it was popular. Meanwhile, they love the most mid-Disney films that came out, like Encanto. I agree.
I haven't seen Encanto either. The only thing I remember about Encanto was everyone was
Really did ignore all the Spanish stuff. Holy shit!
Shut the fuck up!
Get away from the Spanish accusation! Go, go, go!
The only thing I remember from Encanto was like everyone was saying how what was it like her brother is actually they them pronouns because he can like morph into whoever he wants and shit.
Oh, fuck off. That shit's stupid. I just didn't like Encanto, it was just, ugh, that wasn't a good movie.
Stream 1, Dragon Ball rant. Stream 2, ranting about Sonic Revolution history. Stream 3, Mario is now Goku. Stream 4, friendship destroyed with our own hot takes.
Amen.
I remember like I stopped caring about Disney, but like I remember I was kind of excited for Frozen 2 because the marketing made it look good with how there's like a mystery and shit.
Yeah.
And then I saw more of it and I'm
Came
like,
out and it was shit.
oh, that don't look good.
Yeah, Frozen 2 was shit.
Because like the first teaser we see is like Elsa trying to swim against the sea and like Anna attacking the camera. It's like, ooh, what's this? And it's just another fucking generic Disney film, isn't it?
I remember like Disney gave it when the pandemic was at its highest, and it's like, you know what, we're gonna be cool and give you a free movie, and it's like, oh cool, it's a free movie. Wow, that was terrible. No wonder it's free.
Yeah. Do you remember when they tried to fucking charge you $30 to watch the live action Mulan?
Oh
Yes.
god, they did. Yeah, they charged 30 quid on top of the Disney Plus subscription you're already paying for.
Yeah, fuck
Yeah,
that.
like when Jack and I wanted to see the movie, we saw that and we laughed and like as we journeyed to the seas.
Oh, that film was terrible.
Of
Oh,
course,
it was
Tommy was
awful.
excited for Frozen 2. Most of the characters are white. Is it worth saying that I am not a racist?
Really, you say that now?
Wow! It had to take like
something a racist would say.
confusing in order for him to finally say those words. Like, I'm not racist, by the way.
Oh fuck! I'm not looking forward to the next Keemstar video. All right, we're gonna end the stream here. You guys have any closing words you want to say?
Hug your mothers. Be good, and watch Tommy.
I think it's too late, Tommy. No.
Keep pestering Tommy to do the Yu-Gi-Oh videos. Me and Henry can't be the only two.
Yes. I guess like the only thing else I can say is Sam and I are probably going to be streaming tomorrow to do more like animation stuff. So.
Ooh. Right. Well, that's all we got to say, really. This has been Super Mario Galaxy. If you guys like we see more, be sure to let me know down below. We might be finishing off next time we get back to this. So fingers crossed. We might be doing that tomorrow. Might be doing it Sunday. Who knows? But
We don't talk about Tommy.
oh god. But yeah, that's all I gotta say, really. And then subscribe. See you later. Thank you guys so much for watching. He's Manga Writer, he's Shadow759, and I'm Sergeant Major Mario saying ciao.
Bye.
Fuck you guys.
That was fun.
I love you guys. What the fuck?